no,
Oh,
no, no,
no.
no, no.
That's not good.
This was not planned.
Hi, kids. Do you like violins? Oh. Boom. Boom. Is this motherfucking camera not even plugged up?
I don't know.
Watch me.
I don't. Oh
Watch
my
me.
god. Oh my god.
Watch me.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Ravi says best game ever.
Best game ever. Well, you
What the
got...
F?
Damn, I know what to do. Don't worry.
I don't.
I'm here.
I don't have a clue what
I've
to
been
do.
through it all.
Shorty.
I've been
This
through
is
it
not
all.
for you.
I've been through it all. I've been
Nikki and
through it
Chad's
all.
ghosts.
I fixed it.
Oh, hi.
I got freedom fries.
I have really... I know it's disgusting, but I have Wendy's chili. Chad doesn't like chili, so if I make chili, and then I have to eat all of it, so I just get a cup every now and then.
I'm not your typical American.
Babe, that's gross.
I'm an exceptional one.
You have a booger on your nose. Stop. Stop.
I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's well. Shorty is staging a protest
Shorty's really
right now.
mad because we have food and...
Shorty's protesting against
won't eat his
Hogwarts
food.
Legacy right now.
When does that come out?
Couple weeks.
With a cuppa?
We have to pretend like we hate it.
Wow.
And all things Harry Potter.
Yeah. I just kind of... You know how... Like, some people are like, can you separate the artist from the art? And that's one thing that I can. Just because that was, like, childhood memories.
Exactly. The fandom took over that whole
It's
thing
not even
years
about
ago.
her.
No, it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
whatever the fuck her name is. Anyway, what's up? We're going to get back into 007 Goldeneye. I'm trying to finish this game before the stream ends, so I don't have any time to waste.
Uh-oh.
Nikki's here. She's going to be reading chat. She's going to be hanging out.
Reading
She's
chat.
got the phone ready. I'm going to jump into this thing. I'm going to try to keep this Goldeneye 007 and keep it from being Golden Cry. I bitched and complained like
Yeah, I heard you.
A
I heard
lot.
you really not
I was
having a
very
good time.
fucking
It
mad.
sounded like.
But don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job this time. Here we go.
Okay.
Shorty, you're the one.
No, the
crying
dye is
today.
definitely just like washing out over time, and it's weird because like it's like a little bit like orangey, I guess, because it was like orangey blonde.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like trying to let it do its thing so I can just go get it
Shorty's gonna be
professionally
in
done.
timeout before the end of this. Can you hand me the Coke? Not the drugs, the
Is
liquid.
this Diet Coke?
It is.
Yeah. I thought so.
Rare.
I'm gonna try to reach out. Oh no, Jess. Jake says, Nikki's reading chat. We're fucked then.
Oh yeah, because you don't read.
Thanks, DB Cooper. He said, I love the shirts.
Ah. Rocking
You
it.
thrifted a good haul, and that came with one of them.
Yeah. I got that Death Row Records hoodie.
Yeah. And you got that Batman shirt that I
Yeah.
hate.
Yes, I got a Batman Beyond shirt. Disable all security cameras. Recover CCTV tape. Escape with Natalia. Compare staff casualty list. All right. All right. I got bad hiccups.
Shorty. That was a hiccup.
Can
my
you
dude.
remove him from the building?
Shorty?
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
becoming
right.
a nuisance. He's
You
become a
cannot
public nuisance.
have this chili. I promise you that. We'll be
Oh my
blown out
God.
of the room when we try to go to sleep tonight. Say the word, Chad. I'll ban Shorty.
Come on.
Shorty, no. Whew. Hot.
Shoot everyone.
So, are you crouching?
Yes.
I heard an article. Jesus Christ. I saw an article that said that it was harder to do the controls on this.
On
or
Xbox?
on the Switch.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Switch. Yeah. Also, is this too loud for you guys? Because this is really loud for me.
What the fuck?
What?
It like made my fucking guns disappear for no reason.
Huh.
Haha.
The audio's fine.
The audio's fine.
Yeah, because I asked them if it was loud.
I'm gonna have to restart this level.
So
I'm
this
taking way too
woman
much
just
damage.
follows you around.
Damn
Oh,
it.
she just got shot.
She did.
You just shot
She's dead.
her. Are
Now
you
it's just,
supposed to shoot her?
Yeah, I mean, I've fucked up the whole mission, so now it's just all about.
So you're not supposed to shoot her.
Nah, you're not supposed to shoot her. Absolutely not.
They got you from the back.
Got me from the back.
Yep.
Got my backside blown up. Alright. Come on, James. Or as they say in the movie, come on, Bond. Right in front of him, I'm stealing the key.
You know, I've never watched a James Bond movie through. I've just seen, like, bits and pieces. And probably no more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's some really good ones. Oh shit, you got throwing knives this time, son.
I think it was, like, Casino Royale came out whenever I worked at the movie theater. And, like, whenever I would go on break, there were some times where, like, if I packed my lunch, I would just go into a movie and just sit there for, like, 25 minutes and eat and watch whatever was on. And that was one of them.
Damn you. This is already turning into maximum clusterfuck.
Oh no, Jake says, I'm creating a game for the podcast.
Oh god.
Fabulous prizes to be won. Oh lord.
Cash and prizes.
Background ASMR. Shorty.
Yeah, it's the worst of all ASMR.
It's up there. Did you just chop him?
Yeah. Chop. Don't you laugh
Oh, are
at
you
games
trying to
from my
save
childhood.
this poor woman? Is that what's happening?
She just so happened to be in jail alongside me.
Got you.
Shit.
You only have 9 shells, I guess.
Oh, god damn it. I think there's a big ass. Yep, there is.
Oh, you have to shoot. Oh, shit. I thought that was just a
Fuck.
camera.
No.
Move!
It's a death
Turn around,
camera.
turn around.
I'm dead.
Turn
no,
around.
No,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Fuck.
Judy Chop. Alright, I've really got to get it going here.
Shorty working out montage like Rocky. It would be cute to make one.
You did.
Not like what I'm thinking of. Like have Shorty look like he's doing like push-ups and pull-ups and stuff. That would be so funny.
That would be, because his little arms.
Mm-hmm. He the biggest dog. Who thinks he is? That's so funny to me. You gotta let her out, right?
I know, but I thought that there was knives somewhere, but there aren't.
Oh. Could you just go up to one, shoot them like twice, and then chop them if there's only like one person? I mean, you can't do it now. This looks incredibly difficult.
This game gets a bit wicked at this point.
Oh yeah, you've been playing it for a while.
Really?
She really does nothing to help you, huh?
Dude, nothing is doing anything
Let me
to
just
help me
be
right
your
now.
human shield, and none of this bothers me.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
He is the shortest of boys. When I saw him, I was like, we have to go get him.
Yeah, there was no real question of if. It was like, how do we make this possible? It was going to happen. We were going to get his ass.
Yeah.
He was coming with us.
Yeah. Once I convinced you, because we lived with Nate at the time. We all lived together.
And he agreed that we
Well, I like went downstairs and I was like, I mean, this could go one of two ways, you know? But I like want to ask his honest opinion. I don't want him to just tell me yes because I'm asking, you know? But I was just like, Nate, we found this dog and he's like our dog and he's just, look at this video. Like, what do you think? Is this possible? And he was like, yeah, I mean, sure. And then we picked him up and Nate, or not Nate, but Shorty was like, I don't know about you. And then they finally took a nap together and fell asleep when we took a little vacation. And they were like best buds after that. It was so cute.
Real life homies.
Yep. It was really funny because when we all lived together, we lived at like the main top of the house. And Shorty in the day would want to go downstairs and just sit on the couch and sunbathe. But if Nikk was streaming in the office that evening, or if Nate was in the kitchen eating, Shorty would go up to them and just beg them. So I would have to like make sure whenever they were eating, like Shorty had to go upstairs to leave them alone. And there was this one time where I think they might have had pizza, and it was Nate and Nikk both in the streaming office.
What the fuck?
Where's your woman at?
Where's my damn old woman?
Uh-oh. They're both. They had to, like, close the door because Shorty was crying so much, like, feed me pizza, I'm dying.
Yeah, if there's somebody that will never leave you alone while you have pizza, it's him.
Yep. Nuvistroya says, imagine a mod for this game whenever you kill someone, it's just a Tom from Tom and Jerry screaming, and it would go well with all the ragdoll physics.
It would. It's the most annoying alarm sound in any game.
We're gonna set that as your alarm for when you wake up.
Oh, please God, no. Dude, one of those Nickelodeon alarm clocks I want sold for $65 last night with a bunch of other shit, too.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, why do I have to be broke?
Yeah, because they're normally hundreds of dollars,
Hundreds
right?
of dollars.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh. I will
Like
get
on
one.
Facebook Market or on eBay?
eBay.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I fucking know. That's what makes it even worse, because I know it'll probably never happen again. And it had a bunch of Rugrats VHSs and a bunch of shit. And it was in good shape, too. That thing is so popular and so sought after that people sell 3D printed buttons that are missing for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I would really enjoy having a 3D printer.
Yeah, you probably would.
Because
you like to
I
make
like
all
to
kinds
make
of shit.
a lot of stuff. And I just saw this one TikTok. And this lady, like, people in the comments were like, you better patent this. But it was such a good idea. Minus the idea of, like, I don't know if it would really work, but it looked really cool, where she had this, like, 2 mason jars. And she 3D printed this device that you could just screw on.
God.
And then you could put your seeds just to where it would
Holy
barely
shit.
get water. And then you could screw on the top for it to have, like, humidity for, like, plants to grow. And I thought that was really cool. Rugrats, probably VHS tapes, yeah.
Yeah.
Howdy, Thomas Lane. Chad, most annoying alarm clock sound. Yoshi's Island. Allow me to introduce myself. Dude, this looks ridiculous.
It is. Ah! I'm gonna have to go back to my dick shooting ways. I just shoot everybody in the dick. Oh, this sounds like the Rugrat music, right? When it goes. Bow.
No.
Right? How they used to have like bow, bow,
Right.
bow, 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 bow,
Which
bow.
I had completely forgot about, and we watched an episode, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even remember that. I mean, I do now, but...
That's what I like finding, like old VHS tapes and shit that show like how things aired, the way that the show actually was, not like the way that, you know, they showed it once it was a classic.
Right.
I actually found a bunch of Nickelodeon stuff, and literally the Toonami release of Dragon Ball Z, the way that it was when each episode appeared for the first time in America.
A TikTok account, which I'm sure there's a bunch for stuff like that, but there was one, and they had VHS tapes in like the old TVs, and it was Face from the Nickelodeon channel.
Yeah.
And this is so sad, but when I was like really little, I thought that was my best friend. I was like, it's Face! Like, he's great! Oh shit. How are you not dead? Oh my god, is he just like holding his throat?
Yeah.
There's somebody right there. Chad collects VHS tapes that he likes.
I've got some Rugrats VHS.
Or the beeping in Pokemon games. That is so annoying. I'd rather be taught math. Aim for the crotch. It's their biggest weakness.
It is.
That's what people were telling me in the Resident Evil 7 game when I had to face that spider lady. And I thought they were just being, like, crude. But they were 100% serious, and I should have listened. 3D printers can be expensive. It depends from the size, but none of them are cheap. The printing or molding material, whatever you call it, tends to be really expensive.
Resin or whatever.
The filament. Huh, I didn't know that. It makes sense, though. Dude, my dad would love that. To have a 3D printer.
I'm past the point where I can pass the level, actually.
Woohoo!
No, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna pass the level.
You might.
No, I've already let Natalia die.
Oh, never mind. You didn't win.
I didn't win.
I'm trying to be encouraging. Jake, I've got a special edition of Terminator 1 and 2 on VHS.
Hell yeah.
That's one movie I can never watch again in my entire life.
Terminator?
Yes. Because my dad, I think this is at the point where we didn't have cable TV, so like he would just like replay the same shit that he had all the time. And I think it was a VHS tape. Like we would rent movies, but you would watch it like 4 times in one weekend. So Terminator is one of those things that I have probably watched hundreds of times in my life.
Well, I'm gonna try and be extra sneaky.
Oh, shit. It didn't work. Oh, he scooted. Oh, fuck. He's quick. Oh, shit. I didn't know that this was like their hats could fly off, or like, I just kind of thought it was like you shoot, then they die, or they don't die. Dr. Dale said, I am back. Oh, the good news is I spoke to my mom and she's doing better, but not well enough to be discharged. Oh, I didn't know that anything happened. We still don't know what's wrong. But it may have just been caught on from exhaustion. I'm so sorry. I hope that she does better and enough to get out. So Nikki doesn't read or listen. We may have to get a diagnosis. Listen, I have tried. Nobody understands. Sarah says, my grandma had Titanic 2, the tape version, on VHS.
I love how Natalia just keeps walking into gunfire. Again, she's dead.
Yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to save her?
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. As Project Pat would put it.
Titanic. I remember my entire family. I don't know if we rented it or if we bought it, but it came out on VHS. And my entire family gathered around in the living room. That wasn't very normal for us. Not a very super close family. And we all watched Titanic. And my grandmother and I sat in the floor because there were so many people. And she scratched my back the entire length of the movie. And there were 2 VHS tapes because it was so long.
Listen. I don't see how a movie about an older woman manipulating a younger man when she was in a position of power
to
assault him on a ship.
He saved her because she was just gonna jump, and he was like, no.
Well, just because she has problems doesn't mean that she had any right taking advantage of that young man.
Chad's being ridiculous. He's doing that shit on purpose. If you don't understand his humor.
She was a wealthy woman in a position of power,
That is true.
He was a poor nobody.
That is true. And he got
He was
some.
inexperienced.
That's what he wanted.
And vulnerable.
I don't know that he was inexperienced because he drew naked people all the time.
Hey,
Maybe.
I will say this. The young man laid it down so well, she remembered it with dementia. So, that was probably the best 5 minutes of her life.
Oh, God. The steamy hand on the...
Hey, dude, if you can pop a woman to the point where she can't never forget and telling... They're like, oh, tell us this historical thing about this moment.
Well, let me
tell you about the dick I got on there. Hey, I know what sunk my Titanic.
Oh, my God.
Not even that door was the best wood I rode on.
Jesus Christ. Sarah says, dude, I remember when we used to order Netflix DVDs back when they mailed them. Yep.
That was the first Netflix. God damn it!
Oh, wow, Chad.
Why?
Good job.
I had to shoot.
I only had one friend that would do that. And I would tell my dad, I'm like, Dad, there's this crazy thing where you can get them mailed to you.
That's stupid.
And no, he was like thought that it would be like crazy expensive. So like we were too poor to do that. It's like, but we could go to the VHS rental place.
Yeah, it really was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was no more expensive than just renting a movie.
Probably not. Yeah, Dr. Dale, thanks for letting us know. Nikki can't read or listen. We may have to investigate taste-based gameplay. Dude, in Dirty Dancing, was she 17? That's what someone just said, that he was 25 and she was 17. What was that? Which, it's Kevin Spacey, so, you know.
I smell a Patrick Swayze, Chris Hansen crossover.
I don't remember being into that. Like, I remember my stepmom at the time was, like, in love with Patrick Swayze. And, like, loved that movie. And I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Don't you ever talk about Swayze like that.
No, just that movie. But she also was obsessed with ghosts also, so...
That movie is hilarious.
I've never watched it all the way through.
We have got to watch
I
that
only
movie.
know the part that, like, they're doing the ceramics or whatever. I mean, I'm sure I saw it on as a kid, but I was like...
a ghost with class.
Yeah. I remember this level irritating me as a kid, Dr. Dale said.
Oh, God. It's damn near impossible.
If you hold aim and shoot just once, enemies can't hear you. My dad loves Dirty Dancing. I'm not sure why. Dirty Dancing was filmed near us. Did you know that, Chad?
What?
That Dirty Dancing was filmed at a location near us?
I did not know that.
Yeah, because I know a couple people who've, like, gone to the place and been like, ooh, Dirty Dancing, look at me, I'm here. And I'm like, I don't know why, but I just, like, hate.
You say that so funny. Dirty Dancing.
I didn't say that.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
I did not say that. Hold on, I'm going to look it up. Shorty, my God. Mountain Lake Lodge. I don't know where the fuck that's at.
God damn it.
But I'm gonna find out. Oh, okay. It's like 2 hours from where we live. Well, like 2.5 hours. So it's really close to Blacksburg, where Virginia Tech is. I thought it was like
several hours.
Yeah, I thought it was like way close to us. I don't know.
God.
Oh, Dr. Dale. Sadly, I don't think anyone but the Long Island medium will be collaborating with Swayze now. Fuck.
There is AI. It can make anything happen. We can rely on it for all things.
Shorty, please stop.
I told you you're going to have to probably put him in timeout.
No, I'm going to have to throw this shit away because he's just thinks that I have this infinite amount of food over here.
Good God.
Shorty, no. No. Not for doggies. Sorry. Oh. I only went to one Blockbuster in my life because I grew up in a small town, and so I remember we went on vacation or something, and so we went to Blockbuster, but we had a family video, and it was this huge store. They had like all sorts of candy, and I think it's the biggest video rental store that I've ever been in. She's doing a great job. She's doing awesome. Super proud of her. Oh my God, that was close. Howdy, Angel.
Shorty, do you want to go in timeout?
He's wagging his tail. He doesn't even know. You cannot have these dot bites, baby. You need to go on the couch. Go.
No.
Not on Chad's lap. Go to the couch. Go on.
He's such a little stink, man.
You're not listening. Go. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Pew, 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 pew. Go. Thank you.
God bless, man.
Thomas Lane says, have y'all seen the AI Twitch VTuber? It's off the chain. I have not. That shit weirds me out. Like, majorly.
Dude, my sibling is a VTuber, and every time I hear that, I'm just like, ugh.
I think it would be so much easier to be a VTuber because you don't have to, like, do your hair and your makeup.
Dude, and you can just, like, even if you don't have cleavage, you do.
Yeah.
And you can still manipulate that cleavage for profit.
For sure.
Yeah. Hell, I might do it.
I'm gonna, yeah.
With some pitch correction to my voice.
That's what I was gonna say. You could do, like, a little bit of, like, some... Oh, you have to start the whole thing over?
All the time.
Ugh. Shorty, I am human. I eat human food. He thinks. He's like just standing behind Chad going, don't you weasel your way back in here. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Go on. Go on. Nope. Nope.
Fuck.
Get on the couch. Nope.
Fucking hell. Good God, give me some ammo.
Yeah, Subway sandwich into the movie theater? Yeah, you just throw that shit, like, down your shirt or in a purse. The weirdest thing...
What about McNuggets?
Yeah. You just throw that stuff in your bra and just crumbles and everything. No, I would literally throw up. The weirdest thing that I ever saw when I worked at the movie theater
God, I hate you. Fucking get out of my way.
was this lady was buying her tickets, and she sat her purse down to like rummage through to get her money, and when she did that, she took her wallet out, and the only other thing that was in there was McDonald's French fries. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a little weird, but whatever. And when she did that, it was like, you know, the package of McDonald's French fries, not like the paper, but like the cardboard kind. And she had put ketchup all in the top of that. Like this little mound of ketchup. Not even on the French fries, like maybe it would stick to that.
She knew how she wanted to.
And I was just like, what are you, how is that not everywhere? I just thought that was the weirdest thing. At least have like some kind of a wrapper over top of it or something. No.
Dude, she's just a bullet sponge to them. Like, she can get hit by them 1,000,000 times.
Oh my gosh. Thomas Lane. I have a VTuber avatar, but it's just for the one that I use for VR chat. That I had to use for VTuber purposes. And yes, I am a cute anime girl.
Look, man.
Oh, we got a spicy comment. Can you imagine all the money the Renegades would make if they started an OnlyFans? Listen, Ariel has already tried everything in her power to see Nate naked. Or
no,
maybe
you said it wrong.
Naked. She has been begging for a calendar of the Renegades for I don't even know how long.
Thousands of years, supposedly.
So funny. If you manage to shoot just once while holding aim, the enemies ignore you.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Nuvastroya, Sarah, you're starting to become Ariel. Sarah, what can I say? She's like a sister. Both of y'all. Jake says, that reminds me, I'm starting an OnlyFans. Give me all your money. Someone said, I'm broke right now, so I can't. Whatever happened with Markiplier's OnlyFans?
I believe it's a thing.
It's still a thing?
Yeah.
Paul, take my whole wallet. I mean, that's cool. I shall be reading erotic fiction. So, like, you can't read books on YouTube because it's, like, not yours or whatever. If you did have a platform like Discord or Patreon or OnlyFans, because there are people who have OnlyFans that it's not like spicy content. It's just I don't know what.
Check out my workout plan, bro.
I wonder if that would be okay for you to do there.
Read books and
like
stuff?
because like guidelines are different on different platforms.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sarah says, I either make sure that I eat before I go to the cinema, or I go to the bistro, or order something that they bring to my seat. I have only been to one movie theater that they brought out the food to you, and it was schwanky. It was fancy.
They're all super expensive.
And it was so cool. But no, if I'm just going to like a regular movie theater, you bet your ass that I've got some stuff stashed. We're going to the Dollar Tree, or we're going to the gas station.
Dude, the drive-in movie theaters.
Oh,
Are the
yeah.
best.
We weren't like super strict about it at our place. Like if our boss was there, obviously we would be like more strict about it, and he wasn't like 90% of the time. He also got in trouble for like stealing money from there and then went to jail or prison or whatever. So, you know, it was a really weird first job to have. Now I'm getting through creepy boss PTSD flashbacks. On track. But the only time that, like, we ever said anything to anybody was this dude tried to bring in, like, a whole grocery bag full of snacks. Like, it was, like, piling over, and we were like, dude, like, you gotta at least try to, like, shove that shit in your pockets or something.
Right. That's a mother lode.
Yeah.
There.
Like, you're just trying to, like, flex now. Like, no, you can't do that much. Jaden Animations is a VTuber now. I didn't know that.
I mean, whatever, you know.
LOL, Nikki, I saw a video recently where someone found a purse and it was full of french fries. You know what? I think I saw the same video. I guess it was someone's fry purse.
God, dude, I shot you. Stop shooting back.
It's just such a weird concept to me.
Sometimes they stagger, you know?
I once saw this 5-minute crafts where you get 2 balloons and fill them full of soda and disguise them as breasts.
Bro, I
that
talk
would
shit
scare
about
me.
everybody, everything. There's no way I'm not going to talk shit about VTubers. Like I said, one of my
Your sibling
is a VTuber. Like, I have done shit.
Shorty, what are you doing? He just poked his nose on me like, hey, you remember that I hear?
Yeah.
And that you have things that I want? Get up here, turkey. Come here.
Oh, wow.
No, you can't sit with that.
Oh, my God.
Here.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
He's running amok.
Why are you trying to sit with him so... Oh, you suck up.
That my little
You
buddy.
big suck up. I can't sit with that. I'm just gonna try my best. I don't want to sit with Mom.
He's a good boy.
God bless. He's so big. Yes, I have chili over there. No, you cannot have it. So guys, I went and sat on the couch for a whole 5 minutes, but I got really lonely. Had to come back in here. Alright. Let's do our best to try to read. I think I just deleted somebody's comment or something on accident.
Fuck. Who gave Nikki mod powers?
DB says, DB Cooper, if I started an OnlyFans, I'd probably have to refund everyone. Jake says, I ain't refunding anyone. If you subscribed, it's your own fault. Yeah, I only went once. We were on vacation. We were at Virginia Beach, and it was this really nice place. They had a full bar when you walked in. You could really get trashed at this place. People were ordering, like, big buckets of beer. Like, I thought it was actually just going to come in the bucket, but it was just full of ice, and it'd be, like, 4 beers just to yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. But you could order, like, you know, mixed drinks, cocktails, and stuff. Why's your belly going crazy?
Fucking hell.
You can just sit on the couch. Go on. Thank you, God. I think the whole book thing that goes to the copyright of the book. I think the whole book thing goes to... Yeah. When I worked at Target, one of the people in charge of money allegedly pocketed a bunch of it. When I worked at the movie theater, it's been long ago, so I can talk about it. Never gonna work there again. I started when I was...
God,
it was a few weeks
damn it.
before I turned 16, so I was 15 when I started there. And my boss was a creep. He was quite the weirdo, but he was hardly ever there. And he eventually got really comfortable there, and we all knew that this is what was happening, but he would come in, pretend to be working for like 10 minutes, take a bunch of money, would tell the manager he was taking a bunch of money, and he would go fund his not side hustles, side ladies, side
his extramarital
pieces.
affairs.
Now this man, like, he was married to a pharmacist, and his son worked at the movie theater. His son saw everything that happened, had no respect for him. I don't blame him. But yeah, would just like come in. Like, there was this one time he came in and he had like 2 huge ass TVs and like everything to furnish a brand new apartment. And we were like, fuck, are we like, you like finally like upgrading this shit for us? Because we would have to go through and like physically change the movie times, and it would take forever. And we were like, if you just got a TV, dude, like that's how everybody does it. And he wouldn't budge. So I came in, there's these huge ass TVs, and he's like, no, it's for Mandy that I met at Applebee's last week, and her husband, da 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 da. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And then he would hire these ladies to be our managers. It was chaos. But yeah. And now, Nikki stops reading chat for the rest of the stream. Enemies wearing berets are armored. That's really cool, Sarah. Jake, would you be willing to wear a fancy powdered wig? Yes, he says.
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't? And why wouldn't he?
I've heard that cinemas in the U.S. are really noisy and people talk over the movies. Is this true? I would say for the most part, no.
Is it a kid's movie?
Yeah, so it's not... It's like frowned upon. Like, people are going to tell you to shut the fuck up. I will tell you to shut the fuck up. But if it's like a really funny movie, people might like throw out some funny stuff every now and then. But it's not like a typical common thing.
There are some specific theaters that are for that, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for that very purpose.
My dad would love it.
Everybody just talks shit during the movie, like, not just talking, but like about...
Out loud, yeah, like trying to come up with jokes. That's what my dad said he would do when, like, all his brothers would go to the movie theater. Like, I would be sitting in a movie, and there would just be, like, popcorn. Like, if I would always, like, sit in front of my dad, because I was too cool at one point to sit with him.
You're so cool.
Yeah. But, like, me and my friends would sit ahead, and then he'd sit with, like, whoever he was with. And there would just
and who paid for this movie?
He would be with his person.
Okay.
I would be with my friends. And there would be popcorn flying in there, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh my God. And I'd turn around, and it'd be my dad just like throwing handfuls of popcorn. I'm like, you are such an asshole. Yes, last time I went to the movies was to watch A Quiet Place 2, and these people would not shut up. That seems like the worst movie to just talk through.
The least quiet place.
No, I definitely will just turn around and be like, I am trying to enjoy this fucking movie. Like, what are you doing?
Nikki don't give a damn.
No.
Just so you know.
No.
She starts shit with anybody. Will not start shit. She will confront shit with anybody.
Yeah. I don't feel like I start stuff, but I definitely recognize it easily.
Yes.
Like, I went to a concert, I was like 20 years old. It was a Social Distortion concert. It was packed. They didn't have any air conditioning. It was so hot. And there's this dude, I don't know if he was drunk or not, but he was like 6'2", standing in front of me. So, you know, I can't see shit. But, you know, he got there before me, whatever. And he kept, like, pushing, like, going backwards and, like, stepping on my feet and shit, like, purposefully. And I'm like, I do not care if this is a grown-ass man. Like, I will fucking deck you. Like, stop trying to just be an asshole. And it was like this, it was a big thing. I haven't been to the movies in a while. What movies are playing? I haven't been in a minute. I really don't know. Last movie I think that we went to see was Jackass.
Scream.
Was Scream after that?
I think that's the last
Was
one
it?
we went to see, yeah.
TJ with a $4.99. Just wanting to feel like I actually exist in this life. Oh, I feel that. I'm sending this to say hi and to be noticed somehow, even if it costs just a little bit of money. You absolutely don't have to
Yeah, you don't
do
have
that.
to do that, bro.
I'm ahead a little bit on the comments. But yeah, I totally feel that. Thanks for joining again.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for the donation. That really means a lot to us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. But you don't have to do that.
We don't require donations just to talk.
Yeah.
In fact, like, one of my favorite new YouTubers is this guy named Opossum Bud. And
Never
he pretty
heard of
much just talks mad shit about Pokemon stuff for adults. Like, he talks mad shit literally about Pokemon stuff. And he exposed some shit I'd never heard of. There's this trend where there's actual professional Pokemon YouTubers who are, and social media personalities, who are charging people $10 to reply to one of their DMs. That if you message them, they'll reply to it for $10. And if you want Pokemon collecting advice from them, it's $75.
But they aren't even affiliated with
Pokemon or none of that shit. No.
Wow. No. I mean, I totally understand that you have to make a buck to live. Unfortunately, capitalism is the thing. Here we are, trying to exist in this world, and it's fucking hard. But it's cringe with how people go about it.
Oh, that shit's cringe. And why do I have a time constraint now? And how many of these things do I have to do? I still haven't compared the list.
You've only done one.
I still haven't disabled all the security cameras, and I still haven't escaped.
All right, I'm getting back to where I was.
So I have 1 fucking minute. You gotta be kidding me. God bless it. This is not the time. This is not the time.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds.
You know, it's just the life and how many bad guys I gotta kill right now. I can't be losing life like that.
DB says, I have had a few bosses like that. Either extra pervy or major cheapskates.
God damn it. Take out the camera. Was that not the last camera?
Womp, womp.
What documents do I need to compare? Fuck! Fuck!
Oh, Sarah, have I got a story about that. She said, I don't understand if it's a horror, parents who take their toddlers and babies into the theater. Like, when I saw the remake of It, and I thought to myself, what the hell? So I worked the concession stand, and then I also worked the box office. Just, you know, both of them.
Hand me the goddamn Coke. Is there any left?
I need the Diet Coke. This lady came up with two boys who were probably 10 years old. And she didn't seem like the kind of person who really cared about much.
Through the rest of this game.
That's okay. And she said, I want three tickets. I want one adult and two child tickets to see The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And I had watched it before it came out. And I was like, ma'am, no. One, you cannot sell a child's ticket to a rated R movie. And number two, this movie scarred me, a pretty much grown woman, and is highly inappropriate. Like, hey, there's a scene and it contains this, let me whisper it in your ear. And she's like, oh, I know, I read the books. And I was like, I don't think that I'm getting my point across. Like, I'm pretty much trying to tell you no. Like, I'm not allowed to tell you no, but I'm telling you no. And she's like, no, we're gonna go watch this. And then she turned around and she was like, you think your parents will be okay with that, right? And I was like, oh my God. Like, one of the boys was her son, and the other one was just like the son's friend. And she took them to watch this movie with a brutal you-know-what scene.
Yeah.
And I was just, that's like the worst. And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there were like small children, like 3-year-olds. You know, I like horror movies, and when I was a kid, I would beg my dad, woohoo, to let me watch horror. Easy. But like, you know, there are things that you just don't need to expose children to at a movie theater like that. That's horrific.
I used to beg my parents to watch horror movies too.
Did you?
Horror movies. What's that Pamela Anderson movie called? Once Upon a Rock Star.
Oh my God. 6'2". Nikki, why didn't you knock him out? Oh, I would have tried. I would have got my ass beat, but...
Bow now. See, here's the Soviet landscape. It ain't nothing like what we got here in the continental United States.
Oh my God. I just remembered once in a movie theater, I saw 3 dodgy guys sneak into the theater and steal the bags inside the trash cans because they were filled with bottles that are recyclable here. There was one time where, like 3 times a year, I don't know why, but my boss would be like, he'd pick like 2 people and be like, you have to go outside and clean. Like, we never cleaned outside. It was disgusting. There were like popcorn bags everywhere. But I guess his boss, the owner, would come in and be like, dude, this looks like shit. Like, where is my money going? And he'd be like, go do that, you know. So there's a lot of just like screwing around and like standing and waiting in between movies. And we went out there, and like in the shrubs, there was this big bag, and we were like getting the little grabber thing, and we pulled it out, and it was this huge bag of liquor. And I wasn't 21 yet, and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. And they were all, like, unopened. So somebody had stashed their liquor there, and we were like, hell yeah, thanks. Bunch of kids just being like, well, this is ours now, and we totally took it. We didn't drink on the job, because that would be wrong.
That would be wrong.
Although we could have easily gotten by with it, though. Yeah. You can recycle cans and stuff here. It's just not a lot of money. I mean, if you have a lot of them.
It can be, but it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, my dad does that.
Shit. Am I playing this on the
Aww.
medium difficulty?
Nivistroya says, other than these streams, there's not a lot going on in my life, so it's always nice to come here and talk with you guys. That, like, having comments like that, like, somebody reached out to us the other day and was like, hey, you know, just want to let you know that even though it might not seem like it, you guys do, like, bring joy to people's lives. And it's hard because, like, you don't always get that kind of feedback. You know, in any other job, like, they tell you if you're doing a shit job or not.
Right.
And we do get comments telling us that we're fucking terrible sometimes. Like, there was a comment the other day, I cracked up and they were like, your intro was shit, but you don't have that many followers, so, or subscribers, so. And I was like, what kind of constructive criticism is that? Your intro was shit. And I was just like, I mean, I said laugh my ass off, because, like, I genuinely laughed my ass off at that comment. So it's really nice to hear that.
Right.
Yeah. And, I mean, not just to hear it, but, like, to know that that's true for somebody.
I mean, this is what we have going on, too.
Yeah, for real.
You know? I mean, I do shit with Nate, and I'm a wrestler, and I have a band, and I'm in school, but it's like, this is my primary concern for the most part.
Yeah.
And I've been putting forth a bigger effort to make sure we're putting shit out and trying to put out a couple videos a day.
Because, I mean, really, it's just, like, all of it is on us, and it's like...
Yeah. We could be doing a lot more.
We could be doing a lot more.
But
That's
we've
true.
had, like, you know, our own personal struggles that make everything more difficult.
I think that that's the hardest part is, like... I imagined working for myself. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, I'm going to be the best boss ever. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Some days, maybe I'm just having a bad day. Or I have a lot of health issues. And so it's easy to kind of just, like, be like, well, I'll do that later.
Yeah.
But, like, at a regular job, like, you just really can't fucking do that.
Or the business still operates if you're not there.
Yeah.
Nothing happens
But
if we don't make it happen.
Yeah. So, like, it's really awesome, but it's really hard at the same time.
And plus, we're competing for y'all's attention against people that are really fucking good.
And have lots of money.
Yeah, and have lots of money to back their shit up.
And have editors.
Yeah.
Y'all are stuck with me editing shit.
And me.
Yeah. Chad put out a 3-minute video last week.
Yeah, I had to release the rest of it as part 2 of that animal meme video.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck. It's just like Thomas and Nino and Jake give me shit for. It's like, I'll randomly fucking end live streams on accident.
Yeah.
And like,
I get, you know, we're just human.
I'm a
We're
fucking
trying.
goober. That's what it comes
We
down
try.
to.
Anyway. Mondays, Nikki usually tries a new game as well as Thursdays.
Yeah.
I think somebody asked. Yeah. Sorry. Hi, just wanted to ask if you guys have a schedule. See, just like this, we're shitbags. Like, we technically do not have a schedule. If you were reacting, you can look in the description. We always put that there. But Mondays and Thursdays, we stream at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then we changed it. Fridays at 2:30. Somebody's gonna shoot you.
They ain't gonna shoot me.
Yeah, he is.
He damn shot me.
I told you.
At me.
Friday at 2:30 exclusively on Twitch, which is in the description of regular videos. I don't even know if it's on this one. That is when we do our live streaming reactions, where we cut them and then put them onto YouTube. What did Jake say?
He said, here's some cash. You guys deserve it.
Thanks,
Thank
Jake.
you, brother.
£8.99 Pins. I'm learning. It feels funny to say that because it's just so not.
We appreciate you, Jake. Which brings us to 24%.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of our
oh, really?
super chat
awesome.
Yeah.
I think there are actually 3 times I walked out of a movie theater, Sarah says. 1, Rent, the one based on the musical. Totally understand that because I hate musicals most of the time.
Nikki don't fuck with musicals
2, Saving Private Ryan. Never watched it. And 3, that one that was based on Agatha Christie. There've only been a handful of times when I walked out of a movie theater. The first time that I ever left a movie theater is a hilarious thing. Maybe I should try to animate it because it's a very funny story, but I will tell you guys. My mom and my dad divorced. And after, time apart and everything, they started having their own separate lives. Things started getting normal-ish again. My mom started dating this dude. And he was like, this was like, God, late 90s, I guess. Maybe early 2000s, but probably like 98, 99. And I lived in the Bible Belt, so like, this man, when I say he was religious, he was like one of those crazy fanatic Christian people. And no, wait, I can figure out when it was because, well, I don't know how long they dated. It must be awful trying to listen to me tell a story. It was okay, yeah.
I'm trying to follow along.
Okay. So, yeah. So the timeline is correct. The year 2000 hits, and the movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, comes out. And he's like, I was going to say, oh, hell yeah, but he definitely wouldn't have said that. He's like, oh, what's something to a super religious person?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
By golly.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely like a by golly sort of dude. Like, cringe. Why would she ever date this dude? But anyway. And so, we're gonna go watch this wholesome Christian movie, right? Now, the internet wasn't really like the internet is today, so you can't just look up, like, parental shit or whatever.
No, it was. People just didn't. You could.
I don't know. It's PG-13. Why would he take me to a PG-13 movie? Anyway, I don't know what he was thinking. But we get in there, and it is not what he thinks it's gonna be. I really don't know what he thought it was gonna be. Maybe he just saw the title and was like, here we go, fam.
Oh,
and we make it to the part where the women are in the water singing. And it's tense.
As I went down to the river to
everybody in the movie theater, including my brother and I, are laughing our asses off. And I'm mostly just laughing because everybody else is like, well, I'm just having a good old time, right? And I was always obsessed with frogs, so that he sees the frog. What Delmer?
They done turned him into a horny toad.
That's what he was like. They done turned him into a horny toad. And when he said that, I fucking lost it. But I didn't even know what, like I thought that he just literally, and he did. Just talking about frogs, I was choking. I was laughing so hard because everybody else was laughing too.
You degenerate.
And it was like, all right, get up, we're leaving. And I'm like, no, I'm poor. You can't. You're already in here. It doesn't matter what trash is on. Like, you sit your ass down until the end of it. But we left, and he was so mad. It was hilarious. Probably one of the funnier experiences that I've had with
He said,
religion.
How do they know what kind of toad I am?
Oh, so funny.
Jesus never felt that way.
Maybe it was just like, oh, brother, where art thou? And then George Clooney. So, like, it has to be a good movie, right? Let's read. Chad and Nikki are god tier reactors. I don't know about that. Thank you, though.
Tell your friends.
We are gonna, yeah. We are gonna be watching some more of Mr. Ballin videos.
Oh, we haven't watched Mr.
It's
Ballin
been a
in
minute. Chad and Nikki, you have an entire community to support you. It's crazy. That's crazy.
A bunch of badasses. Y'all gotta get me signed up for the Creator Clash
Oh, yeah.
next time it happens.
I was about to say, are you gonna go up against one of the Paul brothers?
Oh my god.
Sarah says, I will say, with all the streams I've been to, Nikki, y'all's are the easiest to chat with. Everyone other I've been to go a mile a minute and people say some crazy crap. I mean, we say some crazy stuff too, but we just try to keep it real, I guess.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
That's the charm. I'm behind you guys. That's the charm, Chad and Nikki. We love the realness and genuine care you guys show. TJ says, there are 1 million subscriber reactors, and I honestly have preferred the two of you over the past 2 years. Nikki, you gave me advice a year and a half ago after a bad breakup, if you remember. I do remember that. This one we have the couch back here.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why Nikki and I are trying to get real jobs right now, is because we don't want to have to depend on the platform for financial security.
Yeah.
And it makes everything we do better when the pressure of trying to fucking monetize off of our stuff doesn't bog us down. Like, I feel more clear-headed and more creative and more driven, honestly.
Because, like, who cares? Like I don't want to think about money tied in with something that I'm just trying to have fun with.
Yeah.
And when you have to think about it, it just makes it stressful.
Yeah.
And that's not fun. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, it becomes way too stressful.
Bum, bum.
I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck everything is. It seems as if I've already been through everything on this map.
Man, how far behind am I on this conversation, y'all? I found you guys a few months ago, Thomas says, reacting to John B. Allen videos. I truly enjoy your content. Haven't regretted a single moment.
John B. Allen.
Oh,
Thank you for that.
You can find the Discord in the description of every normal video that we put out. It's probably not going to be on the stream videos, but if you go to any normal video and then go click the little arrow button down to the description, our Discord is there. Or Jake, a minute later, he says he'll link it. Thank you,
Bang.
Jake. Constant Sorrow was a good song.
It was.
The man who wrote it, right, came from my hometown. He didn't write that?
No.
Yes, he did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Who wrote it? Who wrote it? Oh no. Well, then why has he got to do it? Dick Burnett from Monticello, Kentucky. He was a blind songwriter and musician. Well, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Bleedy down.
That's not who I'm thinking of. And then I googled Ralph Stanley and it says that maybe he just covered it. No? That's weird. It says that there's two different people. Because when I look up who wrote it, it's this man from Kentucky. And then when I look it up with the name that I know as Ralph Stanley, it says that he wrote it. But anyway, I came from this
They could
place.
have both co-wrote it.
Maybe. I came from this place, like, there's literally, like, 1,000 people in the whole county. Like, the whole county.
It's true.
I think at one point there might have been 1,200 people. But I graduated with, like, 86 people. So there's, like, 400 people in the whole 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. And there's not shit in my hometown. Like, when they got a Taco Bell, everybody was, like, freaking the fuck out. They built this big-ass museum for this man named Ralph Stanley. American Pickers went there. They did an episode. That's about as much as ever gone on in my hometown. And I've never been. And nobody that I know has ever been there. So I don't know how they keep up with the place. I think my chili gave me heartburn.
Whoa! Super chat from Jake.
What did he
Dance
say?
for new destroyers at amusement, Chad.
Jake says y'all rely on me for financial security.
That's exactly the fact.
Bajorn says, I play bluegrass music, so people ask if I can play Constant Sorrow often. My dad and my grandpa and a bunch of my family play banjo. Novastroya, you're lucky I don't have a job. You are lucky because I'd be throwing bills at Chad and Chad only.
Damn.
Did I really miss like 20 messages? I'm
Yeah.
trying. What are you saying? Yeah, you don't fucking know.
Yes, I have. I saw that Jake donated. No,
I hadn't got to it yet. I'm reading. I'm taking time.
I guess this is why she doesn't read, folks. It's a chore. What about reading Rainbow?
Oh my god, did he really? Because I honestly wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think that's true.
What?
Ralph Stanley played the Grand Dragon in that movie. Did he? Jesus Christ. Nah, he was super fucking old. Even back then.
I know that Chris Jericho played a Grand Dragon in a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't tell which show is more staged, American Pickers or Storage Wars. There was an ad, I think, or maybe somebody shared it on social media that said that they were coming back around to where we are at. And they said that they didn't want to go to any stores or yard sales or anything like that. But if you knew of someone who had a bunch of old shit, pretty much, to like email them. But yeah, Storage Wars definitely always felt a bit rigged to me. I'm a picker too. Oh, I mean a hoarder, lol.
Dude, I love that show.
Hoarders.
Yeah.
It's a bit problematic, but
Animal
it's very
Hoarders
interesting. It's so sad. The
Those are
banjo
rough.
is like the alpha male of instruments.
Oh, by the way, we are going to start doing Try Not to Cry challenge.
I'm not looking forward to it because,
We're both going to fail so
I am
miserably.
a big crybaby.
I'm not, but like if there's something touching, I will be touched.
You're dead. Like, it's something that makes me really comfortable around you. You're very vulnerable, and like, if something does bother you, like, you cry. But I've been around a lot of male family members, like, that I've only seen cry like 2 times because they just don't cry, and I'm like,
girls and girls only.
yeah, it's like, oh, maybe you should cry every now and then, and like, you know, just let
Try to have some
of
kind
that
of
out.
feelings.
Yeah.
Of some kind.
Yeah. Or, just don't stuff
Other than angry?
them down. Yeah. Don't.
Angry's fine. That's what I don't understand.
Don't suppress the
it's
feelings.
It's fine to get all bent out of shape over M&Ms or whatever, but,
But when you, don't even deal with your stuff and then you're angry about everything. No. Jericho was the Grand Dragon in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
That was it.
Yes. Which we got to see.
With Nate and Nikk live in Knoxville.
With Jay.
With Jay and Silent Bob both there. And unfortunately, Kevin Smith is a jackass.
Dude, I was so excited. And then when I left, I was like...
Totally deflated.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, totally turned off.
Not Jay at all.
Jay was awesome.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to hear him talk.
Yeah. He couldn't really get a word in because someone was just like...
I'm Kevin Smith. Did I tell you I'm Kevin Smith and how Kevin Smith I am?
I was getting really mad. I was just disheartened because I was so excited, and then we left and I was like, dude, he's a fucking dick.
Also, Amazon sponsored this, so watch 5 of the same commercial before we play this movie.
I mean, that's whatever, but he didn't have to act the way that he
Kevin
acted.
Smith? Y'all wouldn't believe that I'm actually Kevin Smith.
Nikki, what is the next horror movie you are reacting to on your channel? I love the enjoyment you had for Halloween Ends. Well, I don't know if I would call it enjoyment. I had a lot of hatred for that movie, but I did enjoy doing the reaction. I don't know. I have a stupid long list of movies that I've never watched. It's crazy in my phone. And I have all sorts of different, holidays. And different...
Did I really do that?
Themes, surrounding... throwback movies and horror movies. I'm not sure, but I need to get on that. I'm gonna try to react to one movie per week, and then I guess I'll put the full thing on Patreon. It's just a major bitch to try to put out on YouTube. Unfortunately, I hate that about YouTube, but it is what it is. I've been trying to put Lord of the Rings out for 5 months at least. 6 months maybe at this point.
We still need to finish it for Patreon.
Yeah. We only have 1 or 2 parts left.
Probably 1.
Maybe, yeah.
And then you watched it all.
Dang.
Thoughts so far on the 3 movies?
It's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Uh-huh.
But I like it more than I thought that I would. It's very well done, which I knew it would be. It's very entertaining. Shit. It came out at the wrong time in my life. I was too young. When did the first one come out?
2001?
Yeah, I was 8 when that came out. Maybe 7 or 8, depending on what month it came out. But, it just hit a wrong time in my life. I needed to be a little bit older. Because at that point, I'm ooh, this is a boys movie. I don't care. But then again, there were a lot of boys movies that I liked. Because that's how I labeled everything back then.
Boys movies and girls movies?
Yeah.
There we go. I accidentally ruined the level for myself.
Nice. This is painful. We should have never let Nikki read anything. I'm trying.
Oh my God.
I'm trying.
Oh, thanks for the donation, Jake. Thank you.
No, I wasn't even going to acknowledge that you did anything nice.
Nikki.
No, seriously. I have a Yup coffee mug. Where'd that go? Bought from Dave Hester's online shop from years ago. My dad and I used to watch that.
Dude, I'm trying to get those Batman Forever McDonald's coffee cups.
I have not watched Children of the Corn. And I know that that's a super original...
your ass in
thing
the
that
head
I
with my
should have
4D.
watched.
You're gonna see more of me.
I think that when I was young, that was always one that kind of freaked me out because, like, I was a kid and those were kids, and I was like, it's too close.
Damn, I bet
for
you
home.
Chucky fucked with you then.
Oh my god, it did. But it was like my favorite.
Chucky was
As
your
as a
favorite?
kid. I like being scared in environments I can control. Movies, I can close my eyes, I can pause the screen, I can leave. Games, I'm stuck in there, right? Because I have you all telling me that I have to finish the game.
Yeah, you're on stream. You don't know nobody to call you out.
I cried in the intro to the game Stray. I was in a bad mood and I did not need to see the cat get hurt. It ain't right. No, I know. Totally feel that. Oh no, Sarah says, I've seen some here recently watching Shawshank and Forrest Gump. I watched Forrest Gump for the first time when I was like 16 and I thought that it was this beautiful love story.
No, it's about a hippie hoe taking advantage of a mentally
It was-
challenged dude.
You could not, like, that's one of the most angriest that I've ever been in my life. Like, my brain just kind of stopped computing there for a minute. But yeah, no, I thought, oh, this is going to be so sweet. I'm going to love it. And it's such a long movie, too. But by the end of it, I was furious. I was fuming. Hey,
I like
chat.
Dr. Pepper, but I got to pee.
Chat and Nikki just stopping to show my love. Well, thank
Damn. Hell yeah, thank you.
you. Guys, I'm trying to read.
What are you, like 20 minutes behind?
I
at this
don't
point?
know. Turner and Hooch. I've never watched Turner and Hooch. I don't even know what Turner and Hooch is.
Somebody gets on stream like, I only have 2 minutes left. My last
Chad,
dying,
that's terrible.
my last dying wish is to get a shout out from Nikki.
14
2
minutes later. The Green Mile upset me a bit. The Green Mile should upset everybody that watches
Yes.
it. The sponge part, fuck.
Tom Hanks
Sarah,
wasn't
it's
even
a
about to play
good
that.
movie, and I think that it's definitely worthwhile to watch. She said she's never watched it.
What?
Green Mile.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's amazing, but just know going into it, you're gonna be
You're gonna get
upset.
emotionally
You're
wrecked,
gonna
yeah.
cry.
And that's okay. We all
Nikki
cry.
completely missing 10 plus messages never changes. If you don't cry at the end of Toy Story 3, you are not a man.
Dude.
I teared up a little bit, but I knew better. You know, like, that's not good. They're not good. No. Oh, wait, the end. Which one am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the oven-y part, but I know what they're talking about now.
Good evening, 007. Put the gun away. There's a good fellow.
Jake, let my dog ass on the stream and I'll have the chat read in 2 minutes flat. Oh my god. We watched Forrest Gump in English class in elementary school? Some parts in there, I don't know. English as second language, that is. Oh. Depends
Dude.
on how old you were. Like maybe 8th grade, like the
think
highest
I
up.
was in 11th grade, maybe. We watched Quest for Fire,
I don't know what that is.
which is a prehistoric movie where the main characters are cavemen and women. And there was this cave woman who was washing herself or drinking from the creek, and this other caveman thing just comes out and starts railing her out. And, you know, like monkeys at the zoo. It was just one of those things. And we were all just like... Because these are like humans acting this out who are bare-assed just with hair taped on or glued onto them. And me and all my homies were just like, what the hell?
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, we were just like, what the hell?
In biology, we had to watch The Miracle of Life. That's the name of it. And it was this 80s documentary of this lady giving birth. Camera all up in it.
Right.
All up in, and it's the 80s. So there's quite the hairstyle going on, right? I had never witnessed that before. I didn't know anyone who I wasn't close enough with anyone who had a baby for me to witness that.
And then also,
right?
Chewbacca was a Wookiee.
So
he lived on the planet Endor.
He's the teacher's playing this, right? And turns out he was a bit of a weirdo too. Anyway, yeah, my brain's going places like, oh, his watching the reaction. Like, no, stop it, take it back.
Isn't retro cinema interesting?
But of course, like, all of the dudes were laughing their asses off because of said hairstyle choice, right? And he was like, what are you guys talking about? And they were like, what do you mean, what are we talking about? And he was like, everyone has that. And they're like, yeah, everyone might have that, but, like, not everyone keeps that kind of thing. And he was like, you mean to tell me that that's a thing? And the boys were like, yes, what are you talking about? Anyway, as soon as the film came on and it was happening, The Miracle of Life,
it's happening.
I was just so, like, I knew, obviously, but I was so shocked at everything that I just started crying. I didn't mean to, and it wasn't like I was boo-hooing, but, like, tears just started running down my face, like, this is too much for me. It's Tuesday at 11:30, and I'm getting ready to go to lunch, and why am I watching this? Like, I cannot deal.
It was like the fucking Circle of Life.
And people will, like, turn around and we're like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. This is too much. It was crazy. I watched Saving Private Ryan in English class, Jake says.
Jesus Christ.
I've never watched it. I don't think I want to.
Opening scene, fucking D-Day with realism, you know?
No thanks.
God damn it, Natalia, why you gotta die like a fucking punk every time?
Nikki proceeds to delete messages. I do not, instead of answering them like the dying wish we won't notice.
Hey, remember, $10 DMs.
Jeez. Lord of the Flies. Yes, we read Lord of the Flies in 10th grade? 11th grade? English? I don't remember.
What about The Outsiders?
8th grade. Yeah.
That was one that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. It's been so long.
Nothing old can stay.
The Giver. You remember? That one was a bit weird, though. Did you guys read Hatchet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it made me hate mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And dysentery.
Mm.
Diarrhea and mosquito bites for days, dude.
You should enable text-to-speech so you don't have to read. It's not a bad idea. No, that is a horrible idea. That's a horrible idea because you guys are terrible.
Don't you try to set us up.
Yeah.
Saving Ryan's Privates. Has anybody said that?
No. Oh, Gladiator. I think I went to the movie theater with my dad to watch that. Oof. In elementary school, we also watched Schindler's List in history class, which traumatized me with the shower scene. I have never watched it. In 11th grade, I want to say, we watched Boy in Striped Pajamas.
Oh.
But I had already watched it because, dear God, there's no way that I could have just gone in there without preparing myself for that.
Dude, when did that come out?
Well, it was at least on DVD and older in 2010-ish. So let me look up. came out in 2008.
All right. Look,
Yeah.
I didn't watch this shit until I was 20-something.
Oh, really?
And I did.
Yeah.
And I was just like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was not a good time for me to watch it.
Oh, I'm
I was
sorry.
just already depressed and,
no.
just lonely and sad and just discontent with the world,
No, that's not the movie you want to watch.
And then I watched it and I was like,
yeah,
you fucking idiot. That is where your kid is, you son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like the world needs to feel that right there, you know. Because that's what we're doing to other countries, you know.
It's a really sad movie.
It's like, let me sit here and be comfortably eating my TV dinner all the while there's people literally with their bare hands digging the minerals for my fucking phone to be able to charge.
Yeah.
And nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Nobody says nothing about it. And it's just like,
I
please
think,
tell me how you're vegan because you don't want to hurt animals with your fucking Versace belt and your fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Don't bring up Boy with Striped Pajamas.
Dude, that shit hurt me, bro.
Yeah.
That movie hurt me, and I was already mad about the Holocaust.
So, that movie was like the most upset that I had ever been in a movie until... I'm not comparing these at all, but this movie wrecked me.
Goldeneye?
No, yeah, obviously. I think that it's because it had Will Smith that I was expecting something else. 7 pounds.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah.
my god. So me and my dad watched it. I think we actually rented it still. And like I was I didn't want him to like
What's his name?
laugh at me, to be honest, because I knew that I was being ridiculous. So like I had a pillow and I was like in the pillow crying, like trying to stifle what was happening.
I had a philosophical debate with somebody about that movie. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been my preacher at the time and some friends or whatever, like a youth group conversation. We had some wild ones. But like the vanity of it also, because the way that this guy is giving his stuff out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can do that, but like, who are you to decide, like, fuck my life, you know, and that now you're going to be a savior for all these. It's just like,
I don't feel that way about it.
There's a bit of vanity in choosing to use your life that way.
Right.
You know, and also that
I would probably feel different about it now than when I watched it back then.
But it's like, you know, different. It's it's a complete. I don't think that I know of a movie like that.
Yeah.
You know.
But like by the end of it, like Dad turned the movie off and he turned the light on and he looked over. He was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was just like, "No!" Like it was probably.
Dude,
it was the hardest I ever cried.
Are going to be fucking terrible.
No, it's probably people are gonna laugh at me.
And me, I'm, you know, I've got a machismo I've got to keep up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be out here.
Oh yeah, the meme. All right, let me try to read. I know that it's hard for me to talk and read and think and whatever. Sit in my chair. Shaving Ryan's profits.
Shaving Private Ryan.
No.
I know, Shaving Ryan's profits. Look at this thing.
Honked out. Oh, she won't let me have her chili.
He's
I guess
cried
I just
himself
have to
to sleep.
have to go to bed. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Stand By Me is a great movie too. I never watched it. Chad is a passionate man. Just out of curiosity, who is everyone's favorite Marvel characters? Mine is Doctor Strange. That's a good choice, I feel like. Mine is definitely Iron Man. Iron Man, I know. I say that funny. Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know every Marvel character ever. I know Chad's gonna pick some super cool one that I don't even, some obscure shit that I don't know about.
I mean, I don't
Tony
think
Stark was
too
hot when I was
obscure.
14, so Iron Man is my favorite.
Carnage,
Marvel.
you know, obviously it's pretty fucking wild. If I have to pick a superhero, it's gonna be Spider-Man. You know,
Spider-Man.
For me, Marvel.
The Punisher. That's a good one.
Yeah, but like the fucking.
The Punisher isn't what people made it out to be.
I know.
It just is.
Exactly.
So don't put it in with the rednecks who are.
I'm a huge Punisher fan, obviously. You know, I'm just trying to give like examples of the characters that I like really care about.
Dr.
Right?
Dale.
Dr. Dale's the man. You
No,
already know.
he said Will Smith's content still slaps. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he hasn't made anything. Oh. Like, that took me like 3 seconds.
But Spider-Man probably. Spider-Man would be my number one.
The Punisher movie, believe it or not, Kevin Nash stars in. What?
He's the blonde-haired Russian dude.
He's the bad guy.
Uh-huh. The guy who gets the pot of boiled water thrown on his face.
And in Spider-Man, it's not Kevin Nash. It's Macho Man.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's
Bonesaw.
Bonesaw. Yeah. I saw that movie. Oh my god, I didn't even remember that until now. I saw that movie in movie theater with my dad. Because I remember that part where he was like gonna go wrestle for money, and I was like, oh, this is a horrible idea.
Yeah. Bonesaw, dude.
Wait. Please tell me. Oh my god. You absolutely have to be joking.
What?
Like, this has to be a joke. Elemental Hero Joe says, my mom... I can't even read it. My mom was the person in Miracle of Life, and I was the baby. I am famous. No, don't say that. You're not serious. That's crazy. I still watch iRobot at least once a year.
Where's the flight recorder? Damn it.
Just keep scrolling up, Nick. I have to scroll down to find where you guys are. Oh my gosh. My favorite Marvel character is Batman. Ha 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 ha. Late reply, but I always love Spider-Man and Wolverine. Poor Wolverine. He's just always so sad, sappy, upset,
well,
grumbly.
Look,
I know.
Wolverine's done been through some shit, okay?
Like, if any character was emo, it would be Wolverine.
Yeah. He's like Danzig emo, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Like hipster. Like
Well,
he really
like
was.
rockabilly kind of more.
Yeah. Nikki knows stuff she's learning. I knew that Batman was DC before.
Now, DC characters,
Bonesaw is ready.
obviously Batman, you know, everything surrounding Batman's the shit. I really like Constantine as well.
I never thought of Wolverine as emo before. He's just... he's got a lot of
Dude,
emotions.
he is very emotional.
He's just got a lot of emotions.
And his like...
And it's like, it's buried, you know?
Yeah, and he's also like the kind of guy that'll get a crush on your girlfriend and then just like look at you mad because you're dating your own girlfriend.
You think so?
He does that to Cyclops all the time over Jean Grey.
Well, that's different, though. It's not like they had history.
Not before her and Scott Summers. No, they didn't.
No?
No.
Oh.
She's been with Cyclops for the whole time.
I thought that they had history before.
Not
and
before,
then...
no. He
What?
just steps in and is like, I like your woman. I'm Wolverine.
I always thought... I don't know why, because
Dude,
that
Logan-
makes sense.
Logan is the backdoor man.
Wow.
Dude. He is coming through and he is Mr.
What a
Steal Your Bitch.
crybaby.
And then mad about it.
Yeah, like really mad.
Like really mad about it.
Wow.
Yeah. Like you've seen that meme of him holding a picture. You
Yes.
know the meme
Yeah,
when he's
yeah,
sitting in
yeah.
bed? You know who that picture is?
Her?
Yeah. Scott's woman.
That's creepy. That's weird.
He's kind of...
It's kind of weird.
He's kind of, you know, a little bit on the wild side Wolverine. I remember when Deadpool first came out, I was reading like Deadpool it wasn't even number 20 yet. And you could, back in the day, go into drugstores and there would be a little magazine rack that rotated in like Rite Aid and shit.
Yeah.
And it was huge. And you could find comics in there. And new ones, just like in the comic shops, they would replace them. And I would on in the Ninja Turtles to me back then. And he was on a hill with a sniper rifle singing, and he was like, I met a girl, she taught me to ski. He's like on the snow on a mountain, and the next panel was like, I met her boyfriend and broke both his knees. And I was just like, this guy's the best. As a 10-year-old, that was like the coolest thing I'd ever read.
Animated series, Batman and the Joker.
Yeah, dude.
Dr. Dale.
Yeah. That's what got me into Batman.
Yeah, well, you own that.
Yeah, I've got the first season on DVD, but I think it was the live action Christopher Walken was in this one. He was the Catwoman's boss. And have you seen that one?
Who else was in it?
Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Well, honestly, I really don't think I've ever watched it through. Like, I know,
we've got to watch the Batman movies then.
I know, like,
seen the Michael Keaton ones.
Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
You've seen Jack Nicholson as the Joker, right?
Wait. Now hold on. You're getting me mixed up.
He wasn't in the same movie.
No, I know. I'm trying to think. I have watched the one with Danny DeVito as Penguin.
Yes.
I don't think I have ever watched Jack Nicholson one, or like, I've seen
Prince
parts.
Did the music for that movie. The album music is Prince.
I really don't think I have. Like, I know that there was this one part that I saw, but like, I don't think I've watched more than 5 minutes of it.
Oh my God.
I know.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Knowing only what we know and experiencing only what we've experienced.
Yep.
Well, we definitely got to change that. Jack Nicholson's up there. He did such a good job. I mean, I don't know. I think that it was like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was cool.
Yeah.
And it was like a reimagining
of the Joker. It's a totally
Joker.
different thing,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Way different. Like,
and like the Jared Leto. Totally different.
Yeah. But give the Joaquin Phoenix Joker to Jared Leto and see what happens. Give him that script to work with. I think Jared Leto kind of got hosed. Really. Because he's an incredible actor.
Yeah, I don't think it's his fault.
He's an Academy Award winner.
I still don't like it.
No.
Yeah.
But are you going to say no to your shot at as being the Joker?
No.
He just got shafted. I feel bad for him. He even kind of like tried to redeem it in the Snyder cut of the Justice League movie.
You can feel bad for him for that, but don't feel bad for him personally. He's literally a cult leader.
Well, you know, a lot of people are. They just don't know they are.
True.
There's many master manipulators and people like that.
Are you still on the same level that you?
Yes,
okay,
dude.
Sorry.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
Are you really talking shit to me?
No.
About video games?
It comes across that way, but it wasn't my intention.
Nikki is the biggest fucking hater, dude. If there was really a player haters ball like there is on the Chappelle Show, Nikki would be on it.
Jake says, I'm a cult leader too. What's wrong with that, Nikki? He is our savior, Nikki. All hail Leto King. I'm in Jake's cult. Jesus, what have we started? Oh, Lord.
I'm more of a fan of Jared Leto's character from Dallas Buyers Club than I am the actual Jared Leto.
Yeah. It was such a good movie.
It was a good movie. Very, very good movie. And I know people that were like, of course, oh, they had blah, 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 blah. Because it was like, you know, part of it was focused on how gay people were treated when AIDS was this hysterical thing that everybody was terrified. If you look at your TV too long, you're going to get AIDS.
Yeah.
And they thought that, like, breathing the same air as gay
or
people
hugging people.
Yeah.
Well, there were, like, my last job, my boss, she was in her late 60s, I want to say. And, that actually got brought up because she was talking about how they used to do ear piercings.
Yeah.
Like back in the 80s, because they had been open forever. She worked there for like 40 years or something. And a doctor came through and was like, oh my God, you're still doing ear piercings here? And she was like, yeah, like, what are you talking about? And he was like, AIDS. And she was like, oh. So that day, like, they were like, we're not going to do that anymore. And I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. She said, yeah, it was like an insane time. She said, I lost a friend to AIDS. And there was like commercials and stuff like warning you like not to hug people or touch them because they didn't know. How terrifying to have to go through, like not knowing that information.
How terrifying to be somebody with that diagnosis.
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely.
Not only that, imagine like being Magic Johnson. Oh, you're the greatest basketball player that there's ever been, arguably, right now, at the prime of your career. Nobody feels comfortable playing basketball against you.
Oh, because they couldn't like touch up against
there's interviews of people being like, I don't know if he gets a cut out there, if blah blah blah. We don't want to be using the same locker room.
Like, it sounds ridiculous now, but back then, I mean, you really didn't know. And if there's fucking commercials being like, don't even be in the same room as this person.
Yeah, but
like,
there was
Jesus.
Also people that were like,
being
does this mean
about
he's, you know, and he's a black dude and all that, you know.
And back then, it was like such a big fucking deal for whatever reason.
Yeah, it became a living nightmare for him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it comes full circle with him doing fine. You know, obviously limitations throughout his life, but he's done pretty damn well and continued to do well. Has a son who's openly, you know, not a straight male and successful fashion person and doing all that kind of shit. Like, he still made it out all right.
And he does a lot of work for like HIV places, right? Like I've seen him like give money back.
Well, he is
to like foundations and
stuff.
He's
a pretty good dude, you know.
Yeah.
So he's done a lot of cool shit, but it's just crazy to think about that. Like, you fucking finally made it, and then bang, all of it's gone.
And it was like, well, that's what I asked her. I was like, I'm not trying to sound like crude or anything, but obviously what was it, the time of love was like the 60s and 70s, and you grew up through that. And then all of a sudden here's this thing. I said, but before then, like, was nobody like really careful? And she's like, no.
Nobody
That's
cared.
That's not how that worked, really. And then all of a sudden it was, you know.
Because they did have birth control.
Right.
And then, like, the worst you're going to get is the clap.
And you can go to the doctor or whatever. Yeah.
Now, it wasn't too long ago that the clap was not curable.
Oh, really?
Penicillin's
been a thing for, like, a hot minute.
Look it up.
I know, because the dude who done penicillin, penicillin, I think I'm, like, related to.
How long has syphilis been curable? 1943.
Wait, what? I thought it was, like, 1800s.
Shit!
Good job, Chad.
Did I just let her fucking die? Yes, I did.
Oh my
I lost
God,
this
Chad!
level
I could have
again.
Googled it.
Cured 4 patients with syphilis by giving them penicillin. To this day,
I thought it was like
the cure
18. I don't know.
Look,
That's crazy.
yeah,
I don't know. I thought it was like 1820s or something.
yes,
Anyway,
yes. It's not been that long.
yeah, that's crazy.
No, what's even crazier is you look up the fucking symptoms to that shit and what it does to you and how it just deteriorates your fucking brain. Like, yeah,
No thanks.
you don't want to get burnt by that bug. So it had a good 20-year run where nobody really had much to be afraid of.
Yeah. I bet that was a fun time, you know?
Yeah, you think the swine flu's bad. What about that behind flu? You don't want it.
The cult of Jake is currently open to new members.
And I know people who have got the clap.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I have rode with some friends to the health department just like, I'm here for you, bro. Because it's embarrassing
like
and
really
scary for people.
Painful for
The
men.
old school method. They
'cause
don't have to do it.
That's what they
Look,
had to
in the clinic,
they had to
when
pop
we
it.
had whoever
Like they
come
had to
through.
karate chop the
and
situation.
No.
No, I know.
They used to have to do a COVID test to your pee hole. You know those.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
But it used to be like a cotton swab.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's hurting me. The only time they would do anything like that when I was in the Navy was if it was like somebody's 4th or 5th time. The doc keeps telling them,
Yeah.
you know,
something's-
put on some combat gear before you go out there.
Yeah.
And they kept coming through with a swole lip.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Yeah. How did we... No, let's change this situation. Every time she thinks she's caught up, she's 50 messages behind. You are not going to get me into your cult. Chad has to protect me because I would probably join your cult very easily.
You don't say. If you made a TikTok video about it, Nikki would join it tomorrow. Especially if it was like,
this makes a lot of sense.
this cult will cure your back pain.
Oh my god, yeah.
And we'll give you free candles that don't have any carcinogens in them.
Yeah. I don't burn candles because of the babies. I'm terrified that I'm going to give them cancer, or myself. And I know that you can get soy candles. Shorty conked out. Snoring. He's so cute. But yeah. There's not a lot of fragrance going around. Jake, out of nowhere. Oh, well, because we were talking about gay people. We all gay in the chat, especially Nino. Excuse me, Jake? The big gay. Someone, wait, what? Pound 79. Cheers to the advice, Chad.
What was my advice?
I don't know, maybe the combat gear
Yeah,
thing.
put on your combat gear, exactly.
I'll
Change
start
your
making a
socks.
cute animals video and then put subliminal messages at the end and you'll join us, Nikki. I mean, honestly, it's a good plan.
Yeah, it would probably work for both of us.
People are like, okay, let's change the subject. Have you read Treasure Island? Anyways, Dead Space remake. We're over here like, you have to stick this terrible
Down your pee hole and twist.
Oh no. Nikki will be in my cult. TikTok created. Let the river otters commence. Oh no. They got me.
Have you guys been checking out Nikki's little shorts? The little
Yeah.
videos she's been putting out?
Just mostly the animals.
I just realized how that could have been heard the wrong way.
What? How did
Checking
you
out
phrase
Nikki's
it?
little shorts.
Yeah, I haven't been putting that online, so I don't know where they would find it. What is she doing?
Running away because that thing's about to explode.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright.
Well, good. She did the right thing this time.
This time. Find the flight recorder. Where
Launch
the fuck is
bothering
the flight
Chad
recorder?
rating pizza.
Yeah, he did.
Jake, I've been looking at her shorts. Oh, you guys. You boys. So what all do you have to do? Oh, flight recorder. I wish that you could just do the thing that you didn't complete instead of having to do the whole mission completely over.
This game is ruthless.
Yeah. I think you've been playing this part for like an hour.
Probably. And I've still got several levels to go.
I don't think you're gonna beat it in this one like
Well,
you thought.
You're gonna try to. Where is it?
Oh no, elemental hero joke. Guess I'm gonna go to Walmart for Q-tips and have a spicy knife. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
And that's not spicy, really. That's...
Deranged. Don't do that. Only let professionals do it. Yeah. Yeah. Now that's all I can think about right now. Thanks, Chad. Oh my god. I expected someone to say... That says BJ. That I looked down to read the chat, and just because we've been talking about just inappropriate stuff, I thought it said favorite dirty movie, and I was like, y'all are getting too wild. And it said favorite Disney movie, and it wasn't them at all, and it was just me. Favorite Disney movie. So that excludes Pixar. It's just Disney. I don't even know. What's your favorite Disney movie, Chad?
God, that's such a tough one. Probably Aladdin.
So we're only going with like the movies, not
Yeah.
the TV series movies.
This is my last attempt at this fucking level.
Yeah, you do like Aladdin.
I do like Aladdin.
I don't even know. I'm gonna look up a list. Bug's Life is good. Original Hocus Pocus, good. The Nightmare Before Christmas, amazing. Toy Story, no, James and the Giant Peach. Yep. Yep.
Peach and the Giant James.
Oh, okay. Iron Giant, great movie.
Giant.
But the straight to TV movies, Don't Look Under the Bed, scared the fuck out of me as a kid. And then of course Smart House was great. And then the
Halloween Town. 1 and 2.
But the movie The Paper Brigade. I loved The Paper Brigade when I was a kid. It was like my favorite movie. Trying to look through. Oh, Xenon when I got a little bit older, because it was just the coolest.
The Paper Brigade.
It was such a good movie. Didn't it have, what's his face who played Freddy Krueger in it? Yeah. I can't think of his name. Oh, Brink. Had crush on the good guy and the bad guy in that movie. What was not the leprechaun. The Luck of the Irish. Oh no. '90s Disney dramas, The Sixth Sense. I don't think that's right. Armageddon, I don't think that's right. Tombstone.
Awake just to hear you breathing.
Jesus.
Dude, Steven Tyler is like just bad news, man.
What?
Dude, he adopted a girl to take her on tour.
You know what? I
Like,
forgot that you told me that
Steven Tyler is
information.
very problematic.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
He's got current allegations even, I
Oh,
believe.
really?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
read
know
something
that.
about that.
Right before we came to stream, I didn't read the article, but like the Marilyn Manson case closed.
Oh my god.
There's already another
yeah,
one.
I know. There'll be Marilyn Manson cases to the end of time, probably. And never a single G.G. Allen case. He's gone. Could be that.
No, Destroyer. The Q-tips and rubbing alcohol gonna make me act up.
Good point. I enjoy satire.
I have a better question for you all. What is one game that you want to be remade for modern consoles? For me, it would be the original God of War games. I'm not a gamer, so I'll give this over to Chad.
You saw Nikki try and play it the other night. Dom dom dom.
God of War.
Dom da dom da dom dom.
What?
To the windows, to the walls.
What?
Need for Speed Underground. All these females. crawl.
That would be yours. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Oh. I thought you meant that would be mine.
Shit, I don't need to get her now. I need to get the helicopter stuff.
Chad and Nikki need to get the Resident Evil uniforms clean and ready for March when the Resident Evil 4 remake drops, unless it's delayed. I didn't know that
That's
was
true.
a thing.
I need to finish Resident Evil 4 on the fucking Wii. I just have been trying to stay from getting too pissed off.
I'm totally behind on chat, but, Jake said, what is everyone's favorite dirty movie? While Nikki brought it up, Angel said mine is Pinocchio. She was talking about Disney, but that was very funny
Good
timing.
timing.
Yeah.
Where is the flight stuff?
Iron Giant is so good. Yeah, Robert England.
God damn it.
Ugh, G.G. Allen. Now that's punk. Here we go. Save us, Nikki. Chad is trying to make us perform karaoke on the podcast. I would never. He's trying to get me to do karaoke with him so many times. In bars. At home.
And you won't, and I just asked.
Because
why
I
not?
cannot sing. And that is so embarrassing to me. I would never get up in front of a crowd unless I was so hammered. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. But even then, probably not. Chad, did you ever play Goldeneye 007 Reloaded?
Yes, I own it. It got a lot of shit, but I think it's an alright game.
Oh, TJ quoted your song about the rocks at the glass house.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
G.G. Allen, punk rock, fecal rock.
Yes.
Oh no, try not to try challenge. That's what my brain just did.
Cry
Try
challenge?
not to cry challenge watching Fox and the Hound. Impossible. Screw that old lady. I'm willing to bet you actually have a decent singing voice. No, 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 no,
Nikki,
no, no,
You gonna do
no.
some singing for us?
I do opera on here, and that's it.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, you made it past the level?
Yeah, I could have just walked through the door this whole time each time. I don't have to save
Are
her.
you fucking kidding me? Yeah. You've literally been playing that for over an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. I can't sing, says the woman who starts making noises like an opera singer whenever she gets scared of a game. It's true. I really think that the reason that I do that is like unintentionally calming myself down. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Because when you hum or you sing, you activate a part in your brain. Oh fuck! Why can't I
The
think of
medulla
it?
oblongata.
No. Why can't I? Like I know this. Why can't I think of it right now? I hate the way my brain works.
God.
Oh my god! I'm gonna get so mad right now.
Oh hell. No, they didn't.
I'm not gonna Google it. I'm gonna sit here and think about this. Because when you hum or you sing, why does it help you? I don't remember.
It activates your penile gland.
Ooh, Chad, Nikki playing Alien Isolation. Okay, you hum and you activate your Vegas. People are quoting Waterboy now. God. What a weird movie.
Right.
What a weird movie.
Weed, man.
Yeah.
People just getting smacked and coming up with funny shit. Could you imagine how funny it would have been to be around Chris Farley?
Oh my god. But also sad if you were really close to him. Because you would know, you know.
That he was just trash all the time and shit.
Well, not even just trash, but just like that he was trying to be funny to like feel good about himself.
Validated.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's understandable.
Most people do that.
Yeah.
To feel validated.
I just think it was to like an extreme
Yeah.
degree. Dr. Dale says, was that a photo of Karl Marx on the wall?
I'm sure it was. I'm in Russia right now. Biatch. Bliggity dow.
Oh. Yeah, this looks different than what I thought that it would look like.
Dude, this was a huge deal.
Oh, what the fuck? That just like glitched out. Cause like their faces are like weird and warped, just like the whole like Harry Potter or whatever.
The Hagrid man.
Yeah. But I really thought that it was just gonna be like shoot them dead, fall down. But they're
No.
Yeah, it's not like that.
No, it's more like fucking
Jake.
you know, a legit first-person shooter. And it was like one of the first ones on console that you could play like this.
So this came out around
97? I think. Can you
Yeah.
check me on that, Jamie?
So this is just 007?
Goldeneye.
Goldeneye.
N64. What are my fucking objectives here?
Yeah,
Escape.
August 97.
Yeah.
in the UK, it was November of 97.
Sorry, Jake.
TJ says, thanks for everything. It's been a great evening. And he gave $1.99.
Well, thank you, my
Thank
dude.
you.
Much appreciated.
Hagrid was a gift.
Hagrid was a gift.
Let's all vote for Nikki's next hair color. I'm kind of just letting it do its thing. Trying to
She's
let
gone
it...
square on us, boys.
I feel like... well, if it were up to me, I would do... I already found this picture that I really want to do. And it's like
It's
this
all
beautiful
part of
red and orangey. It's so beautiful.
It's all part of the get a real job thing.
Yeah, I have to probably be more of an adult and get a real job. And I don't think showing up with funky color hair is going to do much for me.
It might.
Well, not at the place where I'm trying to go.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's like voting colors now.
People care about your hair.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It's nice. Let me see if I can find that picture of what I
Nikki will
want to
do
do.
something to her hair. I have no idea, and she just fucking stares at me.
No, I've just gotten used to it now. And then like 6 days later, you're like, "Did you dye your hair?" And I'm like, "Yep, like 6 days ago."
No.
Well, I'll show you. Well, you can't see it.
What the?
This is what I was looking at. And I just think that looks so cute.
That's gonna be your new hairstyle?
No, because I can't be funky. I can't be myself if I want to make, real money.
A livable wage.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, I guess if I was a hairdresser or a tattoo artist or something like that.
Ain't that just the worst?
You must be one of them people that vote.
Who said that?
Where'd it go? Nuvus Roya.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. You think you just know everything.
Like,
Oh, I
reading
don't
your
care.
comment literally makes me want to just go shave my head right now, Hayden. When people tell me not to do something, I have to do it. It's like, you don't know. This is mine.
Well, I'm sure he can relate
It's
to
yours. You can do what you want with yours, and I'll do what I want with mine, and we'll all be happy.
What am I doing in the ceiling? Why am I in this?
You're in the attic. Can you shoot him from there?
I don't think there's anybody left to
Chad.
shoot.
You don't. You just wasted your bullet.
Do you see how many bullets I have? Oh! Oh, you are a... There you are.
She
What are
got
you doing up here?
lost. My mom says if I wanted to get a tattoo, it has to be at least the size of a quarter. Like, what's the point? No one can see it, or if you wanted to stand out.
Through the library windows? Well, come on.
Yeah, that's no fun. Oh.
Which one? God damn it.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. I mean, I guess I can. My dad is like that. He doesn't have any tattoos. When I told him I was getting my first tattoo when I was 18, he was just like, ugh. But my mom has probably close to 20 tattoos. She's covered in them. And the first time that I went to get a tattoo, she took me, and we both got tattoos at the same time.
Bunch of Jezebels.
Oh my gosh.
How
And my
could you?
my aunt's the same way. Completely covered.
Are you trying to tell us something?
That my family likes tattoos.
Well, I know who not to trust my drugs around. An addict. That's something about...
Nino says, so if I say, don't eat the cricket, you'll eat it out of spite? Maybe. It will work that way.
Or if you just were like, you're not tough enough to eat crickets.
Yeah.
Nikki be like, oh,
yeah,
what?
that would be...
What?
Yeah. Cricket donation is back, fellas. Oh my gosh. DB Cooper says, I have 8 tattoos. Chad has you only have a few, but yours are big.
I got like 5.
I only have 2. Jake says he has 14. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I mean, if I could, I would have a lot more. I want a lot of tattoos.
God, come on. Come on, James.
Thank you, Hayden. Darn it, grow some chest hair, Nikki. 15 soon, Jake says. Nino has 5 and plans on getting another one. I have a lot of different plans, but some of mine are like really stupid, dumb tattoos. But I'm gonna get them. Well, Chad, leave those poor people alone.
No.
Fun fact, it's almost time for the anniversary of having Nikki eat a cricket and she refusing. Is it really? There's no way. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're young and you don't want any tattoos, definitely don't get any tattoos. But if you're young and you're like, oh man, I really want this tattoo, sit on it for a minute. Because I just went, and I had no idea, like, on the way there, I was like, I know I'm going to get a tattoo, but I don't know what I'm going to get. So now I have a big old bird on my foot. And it's right on my ankle bone, and it hurt like shit. And then I have a little one on my ribs.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, Hayden. You are not getting any money for that. That was a bet, and you lost fair and square.
What was the bet?
The bet was, Hayden said, speaking of tattoos, I thought Chad meant my name, and he did. He said your name. So when we went home, like, to my mom's house for Christmas, Chad, I don't know how this conversation got started, but Chad said something about how he has your name tattooed on his ass.
I do.
And my nephew was like, no, you don't.
I do.
And he's like, yes, I do. And he's like, no, you don't.
But I do.
And me and my nephew had a bet from like 4 years ago. And he didn't have any money to bet on. And I was like, okay, so if you are wrong and you lose the bet, then that bet prior is just obsolete. Like, you don't get money for it. Like, it's just off.
It's over.
It's over. But if you do, then we'll double it. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, like, there's no way that you have your name, or however he said, my name. He kept
Your
saying
name.
my name. Chad said, yes, I have your name. So then Chad, you know.
I didn't say yes. I said
I have your name. Yeah. And it's like just like right below like where your belt would be. So it's not like.
Next to my
Yeah,
butthole or
yeah.
something.
So he showed him, and it says your name. Chad has tattooed. So he's
Like
a little
Steve-O.
sour about that.
Because anytime Steve-O was on Wild Boys, you saw it. Because he wore that Speedo the whole time. So if I were to wear like a Speedo, you would definitely see it.
Yeah.
Which I should do. It would be very funny.
DB Cooper says, Nikki, my tattoos are just random odd things. I mean, people like what they like.
Yeah.
Nino says, I usually mull it over for about a year and then I get the tattoo. Yeah. I mean, 6 months minimum. Because there have been tattoos, like, when I was, like, I think I wanted it for my 16th birthday. I had been on Pinterest, of all places. And I was like, Mom, I need this. Like, I need this, and I need your permission. And she kind of, you could tell, like, I was kind of swaying her a little bit, like, no, Mom, like, it's cool, right? Like, you got tattoos, and then I'll have a tattoo, and, you know, Dad won't see it because it'll be behind my ear. Like, what a fucking place to put it. And it was, like, listen to how awful, trashy, terrible. I'm so glad she didn't let me get this. But it was, like, stars that were, like, there were, like, 5 stars going up the back of my ear, and they went, it was, like, very emo at the time. It was, like, colorful emo. So it was, like pink, blue, green, yellow,
like
orange.
303.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And she was like...
Pierce the veil.
She finally was like, you know, no. And I was like, all right, I'll settle for a piercing. And she's like, I'd rather you get tattooed than a piercing. And I was like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Why did she say that?
Because she likes tattoos. I don't know. So we settled and we got my industrial done. But yeah. So I was 18 when I got my
He
first one.
shot him right in the dick.
Oh, I
Oh my
missed it.
God. Oh, that was so unexpected and
Dude,
funny.
do you know how many times I have tried to get Chad to watch Princess Mononoke? Like, you fall asleep,
I fall asleep, yeah.
every single
It's such a comforting
time.
movie.
This part was very not comforting.
Oh, I remember this level.
But yeah, he's never watched it all the way through.
This one is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Colorful emo sounds like you're describing a clown. It's not far off. I had suspenders and the whole 9 yards. Yeah. I can smell the semicolon on the wrist tattoo coming up.
Live, laugh, love tattoo.
No.
In hearts. With a dove going through it.
In hearts.
Like to make a heart.
Oh yeah.
Like the words.
Like an outline. Like the words as an outline. Yeah. No. If I'm skipping comments, I don't know. Chad thinks gross tentacle monsters are comforting. Confirmed.
I do. What's wrong with that? Who has a problem with tentacle monsters in here?
Nikki's favorite album is The Black Parade. In teenage lingo, Hayden says he likes your outfit. Oh God, I'm gonna read it. Oh, it's gonna make me vomit because I'm just a 30 almost year old lady, and so it feels incredibly weird. He's got the drip on today, for real, for real. So I always thought that, like, my parents, especially my dad, because he just couldn't get with it, and he would always, like, try to pretend play hip, right? But, like, also make fun of it at the same time, and I'm like, Dad, just cringe. Like, please stop it. And all my friends always thought it was really funny, but it just embarrassed the shit out of me. Like, he would just embarrass me so much. And I thought, like, I'm never going to be that old person. Like, I'm going to be with it. Like, and what I didn't realize is that the older that you get, it's not that you change into this old, decrepit, weird, boring, lame person. It's that everything else changes. And it's weird as shit. And you're like, why? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to wear that. I'm not going to say that. But that's what's cool. So then you're that weird old guy. And then,
Okay.
and hold on. And so people would always tell me this when I was young. And I'm like, okay, weird old guy, whatever. And now I'm the fucking weird old guy. And I'm on my heel going, but no, you're the weird one. And I'm not even 30 yet. So when I'm like, if I ever get to be, like, 50, 60, what the fuck is gonna, people, what are they gonna, I'm not even gonna understand what they're saying. That's like when we started texting and using, like, abbreviations for shit, and our parents were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
Why would anybody need to text on the phone?
Whenever I would text, my dad would be, okay, thumbs. And now my dad has a smartphone, and I make fun of him every chance I get.
You make fun of his thumbs?
No, I just call him thumbs. Because he would be trying to hold a conversation, and I would be, like, trying to text my friends or whatever. Anyway. Nikki, that's cap, don't you know? I don't know which one is cap and no cap. Cap, no cap. I don't even know how to make the joke because I don't know which one.
Does that mean it's capitalized? Or...
I don't even know why people say that. I know that it's a thing, but that doesn't even make any sense to me. That muggy drip, for real. I don't. The older we get, the more we become get off my lawn type. Seriously. Nikki, am I hurting you yet? Which is your favorite Stephen King novel? The only novel that I've ever gotten through is The Shining, and it's only because it's on audiobook. If you try to read Stephen King, it's just so descriptive that it's painful.
Just like Lord of the Rings.
It's monotonous. But yeah, I really like The Shining. And I do like the movie, even though it doesn't exactly go with what the book is. Hayden, 30 years old. God, you're getting old. Like, I want to die because when I was your age, I probably thought 30 was not old, but you know.
But when we were his age, 30 was different than it is now.
That's true. Because, like, the Golden Girls were only in their 60s, and they were, like, would be, like, you'd have to be, like, 90 to be, Moo wearing, hair curlers, thick glasses. They were only in their 50s. That's insane.
It's insane.
Jake, I ain't even 30 yet, and I'm a weird old man. Paul, bussin'.
Bussin'.
Them joints busting on me.
Alright. Where did I miss this fucking key?
No one buys Stephen King to read. They buy Stephen King to look good on a shelf. Yeah, I said it. There is the audiobook, and it is on YouTube. And that's one that I had to. And I can get through it if it's an audiobook. But if I just wanted to sit down. Like, I bought the big Sherlock Holmes book, and I was like, I'm gonna read this. And I read like 3 of the stories, and I was like, God damn, I am not gonna read this. And I just still have it in there. Like, I don't know what to do with this. How do you guys think I feel? I'm turning 41 years old this year, and I feel ancient as hell. I'm starting to feel nostalgic for the 90s, for crying out loud. Said Sarah. I understand.
Yeah, I've been nostalgic for the 90s since like 2005. When Blink-182 started turning emo, I was like, when will the 90s come back? Never.
I saw a TikTok today that they were looking through, it could have been early 2000s, it's probably 2000s, but like magazines for like the fashion.
God, I hated it.
And I mean, they picked cute stuff except for like the cultural appropriation stuff. And I thought that all the comments would be like, this is not okay. But all the comments were like, oh my God, I just wish that I was alive then. And I'm like, how? Like, I can't with this. I can't. What
the
are you?
The whole like
no.
neon emo shit was just like
no. This
too
was
much
like
for me.
This was like the period where it was like Mandy Moore wearing her hair like all crazy and like people having like cute sayings on their shirts and stuff. Like it was they picked cute ones because there's a lot of that wasn't, but it was cute. And it would be shit that people would wear today.
Shit. Fucking hell.
I think the only real King book that I read was Pet Sematary. I only watched the movie. I'm watching this on my AOL dial-up internet and playing Snake on my Nokia. Chad's kneecaps are lit.
Thanks.
Yeah, they can see. Love you. Totally just making fun of the hip new lingo that I don't understand.
What, Hayden take offense?
I hope not. No, Zorn. I feel you. But it's nice to, like, think about the things that do stand out that were positive or maybe could have been cool looking back. Because, like, I was looking at that video today and I was like, aw, I remember, like, looking through my friends' magazines and being like, I can't afford this shirt. Like, it would be so cool to have all of this stuff.
Oh, dude, I have way more shit now than I've ever had in my life. Ever. I've used to have nothing.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And if I did, it was only for a couple months and then or weeks, maybe even, I would have to sell it.
Yeah.
To get by.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Paul says, I used to listen to rap back then. Thank God I listen to rock and metal now. Uh-oh. Don't you be saying that to Chad.
Maybe you're just not listening to the right rap music. The internet exists, and there are tons of independent artists you would probably love.
Jake says, Chad will not live long enough to see 2090. He will be denied the 90s. And Hayden said, Jake, don't say that. Chad will live forever, I hope.
Hey, if I'm cursed enough.
How does Grandma Nikki know how to use the TikToks? It took me a minute. I really was confused at first.
Great Grand Nikki.
No, even when I worked at the movie theater when I was a teenager, so like, I was probably like 16, 17, and people would jokingly call me Mama Nikki because I just like hover so much. I like can't help but make sure.
So it's even at your work?
Well, like safety. Like people would be doing dumb shit, and I'm like, there's a better way. We could figure out a different way that doesn't involve you climbing on a 30-foot ladder and hoping to reach what you're trying to reach.
But also, maybe it's none of your business.
No.
You are keeping me much calmer this time than I was last time.
Good.
So thank you for that. Just
That's
a soothing
why
presence.
Nuva Destroy says, that's why I'm still mad. My parents threw away my childhood toys. Chad okay, you don't want to go there.
If I could get to the storage unit that my stepdad has with all my shit in it.
I think you should contact him because you've been saying that for like the past 7 years. Jake says, I can't even say it. I can't. Oh. DB says, I hope I don't jinx it, but I am enjoying this longer stream. My grandma, bless her heart, used to collect all those
so close to the
Beanie Babies, which means that we have an attic full of Beanie Babies. So we find a way to give them away. Dude, I remember, like, as a kid, my mom would be like, don't rip off the tag. They're going to be worth so much money. And I'm like, okay, well, I just want to play with my little lobster dude and don't really want this fucking tag. And now, they're pretty much, except for a few rare ones, pretty much worthless.
Yeah.
Because everybody thought that. Because they were so crazy.
Pokemon cards were, too, for a while.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to. All my friends growing up always called my dad Pops. They still do. You guys. Yeah, that's what I was talking to Chad about. If I ever had a child.
Did she fucking die? God damn it. How the fuck do you save this bitch?
To raise, I think my dad would be a Pops. Papa just sounds too old for my dad. He's a Pops. I don't know what my mom would be.
Okay.
Jake, you're supposed to forget about that. Oh, okay, TJ. Is that a lyric? Am I just not in the hip lingo lyric thing? Because I just read the first 2 sentences and got scared, but then I was like, oh, okay. My dad told my nieces and nephews to call him old man, not grandpa. There's a lot of memes in the South. I don't know if you're in the South, but there was this, I think it was actually a TikTok, surprisingly, of a Southern grandmother going to like what looks like a jewelry store to pick out her grandma name, and they would bring out these boxes and they would be like, well, we have Mimi, and it's like a hip new name, and then they would put like the bracelet on, and then there was this one old lady who came back and was like returning hers because her grandson couldn't pronounce it. But it seriously, they make it like this big deal. Have you noticed that? I guess it's more of a Southern girl thing.
No, I haven't.
More like a, when I say Southern girl, like someone who likes that kind of stereotype, I guess.
You just gotta fucking...
Oh, TJ spitting verses at you. No, I just read the first 2 sentences and I knew that you said that you were upset earlier, and I was like, oh my god, TJ, stop what you're doing. My grandma was Big Mama. I like that. My mother would never go for Big Mama. I call my grandfather, is it Bampa? Bampa?
Does that mean I get to be Big Boss?
Big Boss. I call my grandmother Nanny. I do not do... Where do you get this idea that I have this great Jersey accent? My grandmother was Mama, which is very common from where we're at. And then I don't really understand why, but my other grandmother was Nan to me. And then my grandfather was Pa, like P-A, Pa, which my best friend always thought that I was saying Paul for the first 15 years of my life. I don't know why. She always had this list of phone numbers written, and it said Paul, and it had my grandfather's phone number, because sometimes I would go over there. And I said, who is Paul, and why does he have my grandfather's phone number listed? And she's like, that's your grandfather. And I was like, his name is not Paul. Mama and Papa. Yep. You were from the South, Sarah. Yeah, I never met one of my grandfathers.
Same here.
Mine died of lung cancer.
Mine of a heart attack. Supposedly, some people say he was poisoned. I don't know.
That's some crazy shit.
They say my grandma poisoned him. Some people do.
Your grandma was a firecracker, so I don't know. Wait, which grandma? Grandma I met? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be extremely surprising if that were the case. Ah, Louisiana. Pancreatic cancer. That's about a bitch. Oh, Big Mama was a tiny woman. That's funny. You said Mema, too. Yeah. There's a lot of Memas around here.
As there should be.
Well, I remember when I had to take my speech class in college, the guy who was the professor wasn't from around here, but he lived here for like the past, I want to say like 10 years or something. And he was going over different things that people called each other in different places, and he was like, yeah, and you guys have that really weird one here, the thing that you call your grandparents. And we were like, what? He was like, what do you call your grandparents? And I was like, Mama. And he's like, yeah, like nobody fucking else in the whole world says Mama. I'm like, well, she's my Mama. Or if I'm just trying to be silly, she's my Mama.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah. Like, you're the one teaching this fucking class. Why are you being a jackass about it? The stream is off the chain. We're stalking all sorts of shit.
Why not?
Nova Story, I am not deleting your message. Elemental Hero Joe, everyone in the chat who has tried, who here in the chat likes cornbread?
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
like, the only
Bajorn.
way not to like it is not to
Yeah,
have had it.
Bajorn says, I have never had the legendary cornbread. It's easy to make. It really is. I don't know if you can have, like, find cornmeal in your grocery store, but if you can make it. It's so good. Now I want cornbread.
Alright. Do your thing. You're free.
Lady, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it to him. What is she
Oh
supposed
my
to? What is
God.
she supposed to do? What? Oh.
What is he doing?
Oh my God, Sarah says, I remember in elementary school people used to eat their cornbread with milk. That is sick. That's how my dad eats cornbread. He puts it in a cup, not a bowl, and he stuffs it full of cornbread, and then he tops it off with milk. And, like, he will eat that for dinner. Like, that's good enough for him. I really don't know how he... Well, I do. He's in good shape, but, like, I really don't know how, because he eats stuff like that.
Come on. Are you about done?
Oh, TJ!
What?
Oh, you can read his comment. He's rapping for you. But it left an image in my mind that I did not want to think about.
Oh, dude.
DB Cooper says, I could eat cornbread every friggin' day. I do remember that I couldn't pronounce my sister Sarah's name when I was younger, so I called her Scare Bear for some reason. I had to take speech when I was younger. Both of my parents were in speech class. And the only word that I remember saying, there was, my mom's friend had a son, and his name was Warren. Warren. And I would call him Horn. And they would have to be like, no, sweetie, his name is not Horn. His name is Warren. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying, Horn. And they're like, that's not what we're saying, though. And then I remember saying something to him, and he wasn't paying attention. I was like, Horn! Horn! And he's like, my name is not Horn. Back when milk came in pouches and we had to poke it with a straw. Yeah, it was just a really difficult name to say for me. My mom can't say the name Roy because she's tongue-tied. And I've never heard her say it. She refuses to say it for me. And then my dad, his speech impediment was so bad. He's a twin. And his twin was the only one who could understand him.
Oh my God.
Did you die? She died. And now you're gonna die. Hello, Emerald Mage, 52.
They make it impossible towards the end of this game to fucking beat it.
How many more do you gotta go?
Just a couple. Don't feel too inclined to have to continue if you're starting to feel, bad or whatever.
There's some more Jake lore. My middle name is Roy. Well, I can say it, but she can't. Like, there was one time that I really tried to make her say it. Because I was like, I'm not going to make fun of you, but I just really want to know. And it was kind of like Rory, but she was laughing too much because she was embarrassed that she didn't actually try. Okay, I'm gonna go with Emerald then.
Oh, the music on this game goes hard, right?
I hate Arby's, same twin. Arby's sandwiches are so good. Oh my god, twin is also slang. Twin for what? I don't understand.
I got slang for you.
No, that's not nice. I always say Bjorn because that's what Chad says. I don't really know how to pronounce your name. So tell me if that's not correct.
It's probably not.
I've just heard you, so that's what I'm like. Stick with it.
DiGiorno.
Bjorn. I don't know what else it would be.
Pina colada.
You boys are silly.
Were they saying something inappropriate?
Oh, that's their middle name. No, they're just teasing people. Oh shit, Chad, you missed that. Took you like 5
Nikki,
bullets.
Thanks.
Nikki, you've been pronouncing his name wrong. Bjorn's name is pronounced Greg. Aw, Sarah, that's really sweet. But I'm sure there are better out there. Keep looking.
Ah, you motherfucker. Where'd you fucking come from?
Oh shit, Chad. Oh my god. When she gets her glasses, we have to call her Nikki from Ohio. Dude, I looked on my receipt today. I was like, how fucking long has it been since I went to the eye doctor?
How long has it been? A month?
It was like the 12th, I think. So it's been like 2 weeks.
They just supposed to mail it to you?
No, they said that they'll call me. So it's been... No, it's... Oh my god, it's been 3 weeks already. But they said 2 to 3 weeks.
Dude, this is really not working for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Last one. Woohoo!
Go. Oh my God. How has she been killed?
Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't actually do the j.
It's just bejorn.
Like, he said, like, B and then earn. So, like,
Burn.
no, no.
Bernie.
Bjorn?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Dude.
Yeah, Jake's definitely foreign for us.
Don't understand.
And there's no, to me, there's no bullying going on. People just like to be, like, tease in the comments. Because if there was actual bullying going on, that would not be okay at all. We just actually don't know how to pronounce shit. And it's not like we're trying to make fun of you. We're, yeah. I mean, the names around here are pretty basic.
Pretty.
The spellings, though, are ridiculous in the South. You'll take the simplest name, and people will complicate it just to try to be unique. Or they'll take two regular names and smash them together, and it'll be so stupid.
I feel so dumb.
Nino, I bully because I love. I mean, that's just how you guys show your love. Oh my gosh. Is there a warning on this game for, like, epilepsy?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. But also, I don't know about that.
Maybe I move so fast. I got so much moves.
Pronouncing the L in tortilla.
Tortilla?
This one over here did that for the longest time. Oh, we need to go get some tortillas. And I'm like, you took Spanish class. Why are you saying that?
I do it as a joke.
No, baby. For the longest time, you did not.
Nikki, please.
You do it as
That's
a joke
some
now.
Nikki mythology
No,
that she just made up.
no. You
know,
joke now and say it, but for the longest time, I would be like,
I never thought tortilla
yeah.
was the appropriate way to say it. You may think that, but that's not true.
Okay. Well, I definitely thought that,
No.
and I would correct you every single time.
I do like to see you irritated.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because it's funny. You really do. I don't think they've ever seen you worked up.
It's
But
easy
you
to do.
get,
It's easy to do.
like, if I just randomly am like, Nikki, shut up. Go in there and be quiet. And it's just a
No,
joke.
I know better with that.
But you still get mad. Even if you know better. If you know that I'm just messing with you, you still get mad.
Now, like this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Like, there are just times where you are too much, and you try to get on my nerves, and you are successful.
Because it takes no effort. It literally takes no
Dude,
effort.
I had just woken up and just opened my eyes, and you were like, hey, what do you want for breakfast? We're gonna get up, and like just trying to have full conversations with me, and I'm like, I've been up for a whole 3 fucking minutes. My eyes are crusted over. Shut the fuck up, Chad.
No.
Yeah, then you started blasting music. You were doing the same thing to Shorty. Shorty's like, I am asleep, dude. And you're like, Shorty! And he was like, no.
He finally came in there.
Yeah,
though.
finally. And then what did he do? He ate breakfast and he went back to bed.
He loves me. Shorty will wake up for me.
But now we have to call Jake Papa Jake.
No. Not until he starts making pizza. Never. Rude.
Worcestershire sauce. Dude, I've told this story before, but it's just amazing. When I was a waitress, all of the 6 months or so that I did that, I was the worst waitress.
Oh my god.
There was this man
I'm getting so big.
who was trying to ask for that specific sauce. And oh my god, like, it was so difficult to keep a straight face. But I went up to him and I was like, hey, is everything good? And he was like, yeah, I just need some Worcestershire sauce. And I was like, you want to try that one more time? Some what? But you know, I was just like, yeah, absolutely. And I went back and got it for him. And I was like, Worcestershire sauce. It doesn't even start with an S. How did you get that? Hilarious. Forward? Yeah, I guess so. It irks me when people call water water. It's like
Water?
that's like 2 R's. There's not a double R in
Like
water.
the Mexican border?
Yeah, water. Like that's not how that sounds. What? Oh no, I don't put the Shire in there. Worcester, no, we don't do the Worcestershire. No, even if that's right, I just say Worcestershire. It irks me when people call crawfish crayfish. It sounds so hick. I feel like people who aren't hick
Ah!
call them
the fuck?
crayfish because that's technically, I think, maybe what they're supposed to be called.
Nah, fuck
I
that.
call them crawfish, and it's weird to me when people say crayfish. GIF and GIF.
I call them crawdads.
Oh yeah, crawdads, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Wash your sister sauce. I'm gonna do a whole TED talk about how to pronounce Worcestershire sauce.
God bless. Really?
Worcestershire? No. Worcestershire. No.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Uh,
Oh my god, did I make it out? Oh my god, it happened.
Yo, you did it. Good
Yeah,
job. Are you gonna call? You're gonna call it here? Yay!
No way.
How many more do you have to go?
I don't know, like 4 or 5.
Chad, it takes you like an hour to do each one.
No.
I want to go to bed at a reasonable hour.
I gotta destroy the drone guns,
Horseradish.
eliminate Xenia.
Worcestershire, sure. I say sure. Worcestershire. I don't say Shire. And I think that I'm getting mixed up.
Oh,
I think
hell
that
yeah,
I
get
thought
M16s
you
in
wanted
this
me
one.
to say Shire. Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Ooh, I forgot about these.
You didn't even spell my name correctly on the logo. Or, not logo. Title.
Well, then fix it.
I mean, it's okay. You got close enough. I don't even know if I can fix
I tried so hard.
it.
Never seem to get away from misery.
Yeah, lives. No, I can't do it while it's not on my phone.
Ah, come on.
Okay, Nick, got it. Yeah, it was the Resident Evil stream in Vestroya. 5 hours more stream! No. I have to go to bed. Or, I mean, It's normal for me to stay up, but I'm trying to do well and get up early, like a regular person. How do Southerners pronounce Bile as in boil? I'm asking because of the song. I'm so confused. So Bile, like the stomach acid, I would say bile. But if I'm going to
Boil.
what you would probably say is boil, like noodles for spaghetti or something, I say boil. I know that's not right, but that's how I say it. TJ says, I've always thought there's been too much attention brought onto your accents, but I find them endearing and quite easy on the ears. Parts of my family live in Texas, so it feels like home. Well, I appreciate that, but I do understand why people bring it up. Because if they don't even live in the United States, and then they hear me trying to say some shit, they're probably like, what the fuck is she? Like, someone, and it's still my favorite comment, someone commented on one of our videos and said, is she Australian? So it's funny to me because everyone that I know talks like I do. But almost none of you talk like I do. Oh, Jake. That was harsh.
What did he say?
Go to bed, Nick. We can replace you.
Oh, my God.
You're not wrong. Oh, no. I go to bed at like 4 and 5 o'clock. But the next day, I'm always pissed off because I stayed up way too late. Drake says my accent is very thick, hard to mistake. Aussie Nikki. Yeah, Australian. I don't know how. Yeah, Sarah.
Funny to imagine, though.
What do you mean?
You was an Australian?
It wouldn't be hard for me to do the accent, but I don't know how they mixed up. I mean, like, people are like, are you from Texas? That makes sense to me if you don't know the Appalachian accent. Or different areas. Like Sarah is from the South, but I'm sure that her accent is totally different than mine because she's from Louisiana.
Right.
So it's probably more of like a drawn out, like, there's even parts where it's like, what is it, like Cajun Creole, where it's like a mixture of French. You died.
I don't even know who shot me. These motherfuckers. From behind. I didn't see this fucking cave.
I do not sound like I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, Nikki's definitely from New Jersey, dude.
The lighting is hiding her orange tan. Nino says, people can't place my accent sometimes. Aussies say I sound American, and Americans ask me if I was Canadian. A Finnish girl once asked me what part of Finland I was from. Oh. No, I don't. Oh, okay. I understand the conversation. I just saw that and I was like, no, I was not saying that. Just talking about people from the South. In my country, people associate Southern accents with terrible people, like racists and stuff. I don't. Yeah, people definitely think that, for sure.
For good reason.
There are a lot of people like that, but it's definitely not everyone.
It's a lot.
But there are people,
lots of people
like that. One person commented on our live stream from a while back. I can't recall who it was, but they were like, I subscribed to you and Chad because I started watching your content and you're from the South, and you're not racist, and it like changed my mind about people from the South because I thought that literally everyone was because of the stories that I've heard, like for good reasons. It's not like he just imagined that or something. There are a lot of people who are like that, but definitely not everybody.
Just more than in most places.
I mean, it is just a frustrating thing that people associate that with me just because of the way that I sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just think that I'm like some stupid hick that like can't read, or it's like, Jesus Christ, like I was forced to go to school. You guys know that. I'm not. I did, you know, I was raised in the woods, but
Where is this biatch? Ooh, grenade launcher. Oh, Jesus.
Jake says I'm from Louisiana. And Nina says I'm secretly Japanese, but nobody knows. Sarah says, and I don't live in the swamp. See, I've never been to Louisiana, but I do know that there are swamps in Louisiana. Or speak Cajun. YFM Studio says, I'm back. LOL. Not good night, Chad and Nikki. Not good night. Back to ya. The whole swamp person stereotype came from Deliverance, though, right? No.
No.
That's more mountains. I've never watched Deliverance. I don't think that I want to watch Deliverance. Yeah. Jake says, I was raised on gator meat, Louisiana. Oh, God, I'm not reading that. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, TJ. Yeah, I totally understand moving away from the South to get away from people who have, or to get away from people who are like that, because it is a lot.
Dude, I couldn't imagine like even being like gay in the area where I grew up.
Well, he said he's African American, and we still aren't liked by many. It's tragic what happened recently too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. To be a minority in the South, it's... Yeah.
And it's always funny the people that are like, well, what's the big deal? Their
like,
dad owns a golf course.
Yeah, like,
they're
what,
like,
you don't... What
know,
are you fucking talking about?
The most privileged people I know are just like, well, what's really bad? I mean, you what? You gotta go to work every once in a while?
Or, like... Oh, God. Yeah. I can't. I'll get mad. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like they just can't... And not saying that they can ever put themselves in another person's shoes, especially minority, but, like, don't even try.
Don't even try to be understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just one person that they get to, or one group of people they get to look down on and make themselves feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Usually these are the most insecure people on the planet, you know?
Just, like, no understanding. Because I've had arguments, like, so many arguments. And I'm like, well, just imagine. They're like, I can't imagine. Because that's, like, not my existence at all. And I'm like, okay, that's good for you. Like, for you to not have to fucking even remotely think about how difficult that might be. Jake, you can call me hand licker all day long. Yeah, I mean... No, you don't have to be upset, like, say you're sorry at all for bringing up, like, heavier topics. No.
Mr. Don't Give a Fuck over here. If it's the truth, it's the truth.
Elemental Hero Joe, you both are the first Southerners I know, and I wish more people like you guys existed to change how other outsiders see the South, especially you accept for people for who you are.
Hey,
there
look.
are a lot of people who are very accepting, and I don't think that that's what it's gonna take for just like more people to be understanding or more people to be like us or whatever, because even if a lot of people were like that, that's still a stereotype. It's still a Southern, like that. People are always going to think that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think that's going to change outsiders' mindsets of Southern people.
Well, there are many who don't do much to help that stereotype.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many times a day I roll my eyes at the shit that I see here and get upset.
Just looking out the window.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Or how many... Yeah.
And it's not like I'm some beacon of excellence either. I always have to learn new shit, and I'm wrong all the time, so don't look at me as any shining example.
But having humility and wanting to not treat people like shit.
I mean, sometimes I do. I'm not a good person sometimes also. I get mad at people and hate people and resent people and I'm jealous and I'm fucking
not groups of people, like...
No, it's never about race or anything, but, you know, that's not a very high bar. You know?
No, I'm just saying...
Don't be a fucking Neanderthal.
I don't think that I think that you're very harsh for your perspective of yourself.
Oof. Dance, Nikki. Come on.
I'm trying to read the chat because everybody makes fun of me for not being able to.
Alright, now what am I trying to do here? Destroy armored mainframe. Dude, the guy who made the music for this game was not playing. He's out here. I am getting hot.
Oh, to clear it up, basically he said, like, you two people are nice, but nobody near me would even want to realize that there are okay Southerners, like, that they even exist. Yeah. I mean, that's sad, but, you know, fucking let them think that. Like,
yeah, it affects my life zero.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're gonna find out that I'm really terrible. Fucking, ugh. Yeah, no, I can't even say it.
I harvest people's toenails and use them to create wax-looking figures.
Ew! It just kind of looks like clear eyelashes. Fuck, that's gross.
Damn it.
And if Astoria says, are you and Nino getting married soon? I'm guessing you're referring to Jake. Nino said, I need to pick our wedding dress. And Jake says, yes, the wedding is in March. That's very soon. And I'm mad because I haven't gotten an invitation.
Not a single fucking invitation.
No. Burritos are disgusting.
What?
Elemental Hero Joe. Let's all enlighten Nikki of why burritos are delicious. They're not. It's gross. Just eat a taco. Eat 2 tacos. Why do you need 4 tacos shoved in 1 tortilla?
Nikki, will you run across the street and get me a Coke?
No.
How many times I'll do that for you?
They're probably closed.
All the time.
No, you don't.
All the time.
You did that once, and that was today.
Like 100 times.
I don't drink soda like that.
Oh, I can come to the wedding. You just can't.
Oh, fuck you, Jake.
Yeah, lady. Get the fucking doors open. Come on. Oh, this one is doing work.
You just bypass all those people?
Yeah, just to come over here and get some ammo.
Oh,
and
okay.
some remote mines. Oh, way to go. Way to fucking go, you moron.
Oh, if your birthday's at the end of March, we have really close birthdays. My birthday's on April Fool's Day. April 1st. Oh my god, my 30th birthday is gonna be in like... What? 2 months? No. Well, I'm not gonna say no, because I'd rather not, do the other thing.
Yeah, you only got a couple options there. Pal.
I need a plan. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. You could always just be like, yay.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. That's the only plan. Just to be like, yay, it's my birthday. Oh, the 29th, so it's just a few days.
Whose?
Sarah's.
Ah. Is it on Thursday?
So we have like a day apart. So Sarah's is on a Thursday and mine is on a Saturday this year. Oh my god, my birthday's on a
So we'll
Saturday.
be streaming on Sarah's
Yeah.
birthday, which means maybe we should just do what she wants.
Maybe. Oh my god, only if you bring gifts worth a minimum of $500.
What all do I need this guy to do? Disable the satellite. Yeah. Disable the satellite, bro.
When are we waxing Chad again? When are we waxing you again?
When do you want to?
It's not really a matter of when I want to. That's not really a thing for me, but maybe other people.
Come on, bruh. Okay.
Oh, carrot cake. Carrot cake is not my thing. Do you know what my favorite cake is?
What?
I bet you don't. No. Every time I say, guess, or, what do you think it is, you're like,
I just say what?
What? Today, I said that,
guess.
I said that, 4 times today. I'm like, guess what this is? And you're like, what? That's not what I asked.
Well, that's my answer.
You don't have any clue. You can literally guess the most basic thing. And
Cheesecake.
No, but that is a good guess. I really like strawberry cake. No reaction.
You like schnozberry cake?
Yeah. I'm guessing yours is chocolate, huh? Chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake. Ice cream cake is a very good answer. Yeah, it's not my thing. Oh, if I get a pick, can I see Nikki play Simpsons Hit and Run?
That would be
I'm
doable.
going to put it in my notes.
That will be 100% doable.
And if we get it wrong, just tell us and we'll fix it, because we might get it wrong. March 29th. Simpsons Hit and Run.
What I'm supposed to do.
Oh, that is the last Thursday of the month, but we're scheduling this. Nino.
What?
I understand, but he said, I don't think I've celebrated my birthday in years. I've stopped caring. Like, you're not old enough to, like, be like, oh, I don't care about my birthday anymore. Like, you have to wait until you're older to be an old grump about your birthday.
You do have
Oh
to
my
wait to be an old
God.
grump.
You might make Chad act up and leave Nikki, so save it for last. What are we talking about? Are we still talking about carrot cake?
I mean,
Oh my God. Elemental Hero Joe. Nikki celebrating her 30th birthday at Golden Corral to flex her senior discount. Golden Corral is like this huge buffet that's relatively cheap and has every food that you could imagine. And a lot of old people and families go there. My birthday is July 4th, Jake says. Ironic. I know. Stop stealing my birthday, America.
that's funny as shit.
Paul says April 9th. My family on my mom's side, like all of our birthdays are in April. So you join in the April club. Dr. Dell says November 28th. Ah, DB. Both of y'all's are on the 24th. Cricket cake.
Gross.
Mine's early August, and you're not getting an exact date because I'm careful like that. Why? I never understood why people will want to be like, not have their birthday celebrated. Or like not make it a big deal.
Yeah, for real.
Like when I'm getting older and I'm kind of falling out of it a little bit, but I did used to make it a big deal.
Look, y'all.
A big deal. And I think it's just because, like, that was my day. You could do whatever you wanted to every other day, but that was my day. And now I kind of just get what I want all the time, so it's not as much of a big deal.
Oh, you what, Nikki? You get what?
Strawberry cake. I was so excited to read that comment. I was like, oh, you like strawberry cake too? Hollow it out and load it up with some crickets.
There you go.
What is wrong with you all? Jake says, y'all can know shit about me. I couldn't give a shit.
It's true. It's how I feel about it.
Chad, give Nikki hugs and kisses. You're neglecting her for 007, sir.
James Bond is James Bond, you know.
Sarah,
This is the Pierce
good
Brosnan
night.
that
Thanks
James
for
Bond.
hanging out. Really
Thanks for hanging
appreciate
out.
you. Look, even if you just have a little cupcake, just have pancake. You just have to. I don't even like cake, and you have to have cake on your birthday. And don't make that weird. I'll not celebrate whenever I don't want. Another April birthday. February. What are you buying me? Oh, okay. Well, I know people who are like, just don't want to be celebrated, and I think that's so weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Jake. Oh,
What's
like
he
I
doing?
had to reread that because I thought you said I'm an inside man, and I was like, oh, I can make this a joke, and then I reread it, and I was like, nope, the joke is he just put it out. What I say joke, but maybe not. Maybe you have already. Sarah left 2 hours ago. You've almost caught up with the comments. Have we ever tried a pancake cake?
I
No.
don't think so.
Pancake cake.
I've eaten enough pancakes at one time for it to amount to a pancake cake.
No. I actually can't stand sugar. Then great on your health. That's awesome. I myself have a bit of a sweet tooth for. I don't really like cake, but I do love some like good chocolates.
Dude, you're killing me.
I know.
Right now.
I know.
I'm about to take a ride to the fucking convenience store after this.
No. Nina says Jake puts out. I love that we're just such a sharing community. Jake says I put everything on display.
Where is this door that I'm missing here?
Oh, you don't have your lady pal?
No, I gotta go get her right now. But I don't.
Nuva Story says, yes, I've never been overweight, so technically I'm not American. There's this, there are so many people that I know that eat so bad. Like, there's this girl that I know that I did a sport with. I was like, I just don't know how you're standing up right now. She would drink, like, a Monster and some, like, hot chips and bags of candy.
Monster and hot chips? That's a dangerous combination.
Hot chips and like bags of candy and like a chocolate bar. Like a candy bar. And then go like practice. And I'm like, my body would shut down. And then after practice she would pack pickles, which I understand, electrolytes, and like it's sodium, it's good for you. But like I just could not do that. Yeah, right. Who wouldn't be? Pancake cake. Layer multiple pancakes with jam and whipped cream in between them. And then cover it in a whipped cream like a cake. So, just a stack of pancakes with a lot of sugar. No, I've never had that. More of a waffle gal myself.
Waffle gal?
Yeah. I like pancakes every now and then. But a waffle has a nice texture to it. You just haven't found the right stuff, Novastroya. Maybe. I don't know if you've branched out. But chocolate is disgusting and should be banned.
Please go home. Who said that?
What are you doing?
He's just trolling.
What are you doing? Has to be.
The troll train.
I have met a handful of people who did not like chocolate. What is wrong? Chocolate it's amazing. After this one, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm not great with long strings.
What happens if I fail the mission now?
I don't know.
Shit, I did. Failed. But you're saying this is where it ends?
I meant after you beat this one.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and...
Oh, Dr. Dell says, I am a fan of chocolate and peanut butter. Chad likes everything Reese's. Everything Reese's. All those weird concoctions they put together with wafers. I'm not a wafer fan. I hate wafers. Like, Kit Kats, no fucking thank you. I remember being a kid, and for Halloween, I would get Kit Kats, and I would just scrape the chocolate off with my teeth, and then just throw it away. Or like those wafer cookies. That's disgusting.
You're a hater, dude.
Yeah. I like what I like, and I really dislike what I don't like. Yeah, I prefer dark chocolate too. We do have Nutella. Chad likes Nutella. I don't like Nutella. I've only tried it once, but I did not like it. I'm definitely a peanut butter fan. Chad makes fun of how much peanut butter we go through in this house.
Yeah, it's a really stupid amount.
It's a good snack.
I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I put peanut butter on toast with bananas. Peanut butter banana toast. Sprinkle some seeds and stuff on the top. Peanut butter in my protein shakes. Peanut butter in smoothies.
Peanut butter in my butter. And my butt.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm not that juvenile.
But yeah, you just said it.
Because you thought I was going to say it, so I said it.
Nino said Reese's is the bomb, but they need better peanut butter. I really like the Reese's eggs. Like I don't know if you guys have them because
The seasonal variety.
Well, yeah, but it's seasonal for Easter. Does everybody celebrate Easter if they have Christianity in that place? I guess.
If Christ Jesus runs through their veins.
That's what you think of it when you're eating a Reese's egg.
The blood of Christ flowing through my veins.
Or they also have the Christmas trees, but the egg is the best. I don't. You weren't supposed to shoot him.
Oh well. Bye, boys.
Peanut butter banana toast. I had that yesterday. It's so good. You just toast, peanut butter, slice a banana. I put chia and flax seeds on top just because it's healthy. Adds a little bit of a crunch. Some people put honey on the top. I don't, but you can. It's already sweet enough in my opinion, but it's delicious. And then you can drink it with whatever milk option that you like. That's the whole thing. Chunky or smooth peanut butter?
Both.
When I was a kid, I refused to eat chunky peanut butter.
Of course you did. That totally lines up.
But now I will get it, but I don't buy it. Chad will buy the chunky peanut butter, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll eat it. It's okay.
Just
but
admit it.
I
Good.
prefer smooth peanut butter.
Smooth peanut butter for smooth people brains. The big brain people like me, we eat the chunky peanut butter.
Yeah, Easter's barely Christian anymore. It's just eggs and stuff. Eggs, rabbits, colorful pastel colors. Somebody get Shorty in here to read the comments. He's still napping over there.
He's a sleepy boy.
Shorty can't read or speak, but he would be a better improvement. Or be an improvement.
You're really getting roasted right now.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's
How
like
does it feel?
Jake's new thing. Jake is the new Ariel. When she's not here, he definitely steps in. Ah! My leg just felt like it was getting stabbed for absolutely no reason.
I just shot a Russian man in the penis.
Nice.
Viva Ukraine.
I've always been doing this. You've never noticed before. I don't know. You've stepped up your game.
Thought there was more of those.
Jesus with a plate of deviled eggs.
He might like them. They're pretty good for some people.
Yeah, I can eat like max 2 deviled eggs.
No, I'm not a deviled egg kind of guy.
You're not. Maybe
not that
even
kinda guy,
one.
pal.
I don't know. And I didn't try them until I was like 20. And I was like, okay,
Is this
I can eat
bun
like one.
coming? Come on. Are you gonna sit here and gripe at me for killing that dude? Come on. What the fuck? I killed Boris and now she's like, fuck you, I'm not doing anything. Alright, game over. Well, we've got this left. I guess this will be maybe an extra stream through the week, or
I cannot eat that whole tray. I think it's more of a, sorry, I'm totally just
you're
interrupting you. I think it's more of a sensory issue. Because, like, I don't know. You know how eggs are?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've eaten eggs before.
They're a little too eggy
Believe it or
when they're
not.
deviled eggs. They're too eggy.
Too eggy.
Yeah. I mean, I can only eat 2 eggs when I'm hungry anyway.
Really?
Yeah, you
I
make
can eat
me
like
breakfast
4.
all the time. No. I eat 2 over medium eggs. And then, like, whatever on the side. Turkey
so what
bacon or
snacks are
turkey
we gonna
sausage.
get right now?
Oh my god. I've been trying to be dairy free for the past like 2
How's that working out for you?
days. So far so good. Because I had just a little bit. I hardly ever eat it, but I did get some. Chad got vanilla bean ice cream. And I noticed every time that I would eat it, like, my belly hurt a little bit.
Which is terrible.
But it wasn't, like, extremely noticeable. It was like, kind of just, like, don't feel great. But then, there was one day, like 3 days ago, and I had a little bit, and I hadn't eaten a lot of other stuff, so it was, like, extremely noticeable. And it was, like crazy pain for, like, 3 hours. I was like, and you know, a lot of people who say they have, what's it called? And, the milk thing.
The milk.
The
lactose
intolerance, yes. My brain works on 3% most time.
TJ dropping $1.99 on it. Take care. Love you guys. See you
Yeah.
next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you guys for supporting us. Thanks for the donations. It's been forever since I've ran through 007 Goldeneye.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I used to cheat like a mother. I mean,
How?
unlimited ammo, unlimited health.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Like, just run around shooting like crazy.
Easter ham be bussin'. Did you
Bussin'.
get that one, Nikki? And how did that feel? Bussin' doesn't bother me as much as what?
Moist.
No, what does Hayden say? For real, for real.
For real, for real.
But that's
yeah.
not the one. Not the cap. Not the for real. The drip.
The drip.
Because, you know,
Ric Flair drip.
I
Go,
get-
woo, on a bitch.
I guess it's like depends on who it's coming from. But like my nephew saying it. Oh, just what are you saying?
Yeah, if an older person tells you they got the drip, that used to be slang for the clap. Again.
Anyway. Yeah. This conversation has been all over the place. Wait, I'm going to read it from here because I can't read. Stop! Randomly. I like turkey more than ham. It's just,
Me too.
we buy turkey. Sometimes chicken.
I don't really like pork that much.
Yeah, Chad doesn't fuck with pork. My mom made this. My nephew's already asleep, so my mom made this beautiful Christmas ham for Christmas. And it took
Bake
her
me a country
hours.
ham.
And
Honey glazed with
I
a
don't
side
ever
of
make pork.
yams.
I used to make pork chops when I was younger, like for my dad. It's like Southern meal. But it's just not very good for you. So we don't really eat pork. The only time is if we're going to have gravy, and then I will use real sausage just because you can't get that flavor from anything else.
Sausage.
And Chad was like, Nikki, oh my God, your mom made ham, and I don't eat ham. And I was like, you're eating ham tonight.
I don't eat ham.
You had like one bite, and you were like, I can't do this. Swagger. Chad got the drip. Why is it even called drip? I invented the drip. Love y'all. Nikki is old as fuck. Bye. Jake, how old are you? I really don't know that question. I probably don't want to know because you're probably...
You just got called out, dude.
Yeah. Well... What am I missing?
And Mickey...
Oh. Everyone has that because as you grow older, lactase is produced less and less in the body. So technically, we're all like... See, I read up on it, and I didn't know that... Hi, Shorty. Out of nowhere. I didn't know that you could just turn lactose intolerant just any time.
I gotta show them.
I thought that it was...
I gotta show them, Shorty.
I thought that it was whenever
Scoot
you
back.
were like a baby or something. You just had it or you don't.
Y'all, you just gotta see this thing. Hopefully this will reach. We gotta move. Move the stuff off the cart.
I was gonna say me and my mess.
Do you guys see this baby?
Our dinner mess. Oh God, he's a baby.
Hi, Shorty.
Not
What are you
good
doing?
morning. Good night, Shorty. Oh my God. You ready to go sleepy? You been sleepy for 3 hours?
What a baby.
Oh, little turkey boy.
Can you say hi, baby? Shine your light on your phone on him so they can see him.
My phone's over there.
Because it's so dark, he's like barely visible.
Can you see him?
There he is.
He's like, why are you shining this light in my face?
Hi, baby. Sleepy boy.
Talk to him like that again.
Hi, baby.
Now
You
look,
gonna say something to me?
look away.
You gonna say something? You gonna say goodbye? Say goodbye to everybody.
Say good night. See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Tell him. Say bye. Speak to them. You speak? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He's so beautiful. Okay.
All right.
Good night, you guys.
All right.
I'm itchy.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you guys, everybody in the chat, everybody who donated. Thanks for spending
Yes.
your time with us, hanging out with us.